Well, I guess I will just go ahead and start this instead of playing my typical. That's too purpley. Hold on, I need that purple to get a little bit darker, man. That's like, that's doing too much. Hold on, hold on. Let me see. I need that shit. There we go. Good lord, that was like. Sometimes it's just too much. So what's up, y'all? We chilling, right? We chilling, getting some watch hours. We just over here chilling, getting watch hours. A lot of things going on with me. A lot of things going on with me. Towards this time of the year, things in my life really start ramping up. And it's very hard for me to focus. You know what I mean? And it's not like, okay, if I just focus on the things that are pressing right now, I'll be good. No, it's that crazy in my life that there's no real anchor to focus on. If you catch my drift. Like if I like to watch a show called Wicked Tuna. I don't know if any of y'all ever seen Wicked Tuna. I know, I'm a nerd. But I like to watch Wicked Tuna. And with Wicked Tuna, they have a lot of to catch these bluefin tuna, they have to put like a lot of fishing lines, like the big ass rods with that thick ass fishing line. They got to put a lot of those bitches in the water, right? Now, sometimes uh, oh, and with Wicked Tuna, you can only catch one bluefin tuna a day. That's it, because they have a quota and shit. And if you go over that, then you're actually breaking the law, and your ass can go to jail. So you can only catch one bluefin tuna a day. So they have all these lines, right? They have all these lines in the water. And sometimes it's hard as shit for them to catch a fish. I mean, they be out there all mother effing day. But if they catch a fish, they can make anywhere between 3,000 to 10,000 to 12,000 to 20,000. Let's just say between 3,000 to $20,000. Dead serious. One damn fish, one damn bluefin. But anyways, all those lines are in the water. Every once in a while, multiple lines would go off. Now, they have to feel that all those lines that are going off, because you can only keep one of them bitches. So you got to feel it. Then you got to kind of guess, like, all right, which one do I want to keep? Which one do I want to let go? Because I can only keep one of these bitches. And just so you guys know, it takes hours sometimes to reel these fishes in. I remember watching one episode where these women, they own their own boat or whatever, or you know what I mean? They own their own boat. It took them 12 hours to reel in one fish. Can you imagine? 12 hours. We work typically 8-hour days. Sometimes we put in overtime. Sometimes we do 4 10s. We get a little lunch break. We get all kinds of shit. They put in 12 hours. So, anyways, I'm just trying to give you guys, just if you haven't seen the show. But anyways, so every once in a while, multiple lines would go off. So you have to go and you have to kind of judge it by the fight of the fish. So you're like kind of guessing, but it's hectic. There's so much on the line, literally. It's hectic. There's a fish on the line. Now, what if you choose you choose one, you cut all the other lines, all the other fish are gone, and you have this one, and then you lose that damn fish. You know how crazy you would feel? That's my mind right now. There are so many rods and fishing lines in the mother effing water that I can't control, and they all went off. Like they all went off. It happens every year around this time. It is what it is. It is what it is. And so that's where I'm at. So I'm actually doing work right now and talking to you guys. All right. Getting these watch hours, chilling, talking to y'all. I'm actually doing work. What's up, Germ? What's good, bro? Crazy how expensive them tunas can get, right? Bro, bro. And what's crazy is if you watched the show, the fishermen people, they're getting a lot of money for those tuna, but the people that they're selling them to, they're gonna flip that for double the price. So just think about that. Think about that. They're gonna flip it for double the price. You catch a bluefin and you send that bitch over to Japan, it's over with. You getting money. You getting money. If you could cut out that middleman, if you can cut out that middleman and you catch a bluefin and you got a direct access to a buyer in Japan, that's 40, 50, 60, sometimes $80,000 for a small one of them bitches. But the work is insane. The work is insane. Listen, y'all, there's so much going on in the sectors. It's crazy. I just came over here just to freaking breathe. You know what I mean? I came over here to breathe, man. There's just so much going on, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I am a little tired of the shock him talk. So I know, like, I don't know if Ness is still live, but I know Ness, Bree, I know all of them are live right now. But and I know MBK and I we did the show this morning or whatnot, but yeah, I'm a little bit over it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of I'm exhausted by it. If I have to hear another damn song, I think I'm going to lose my mind, especially with all the shit that I got going on right now. But okay, now this is gonna be crazy, and I just want to go on record and say this. I am truly, truly enjoying Carrie in the beef sector. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Now, mind you guys, before I entered into the B sector fully, like I knew I was going to do, before I entered into the B sector fully, I tried my hardest to make peace with everybody because I knew what I was doing. Like I knew I was going to open up the floodgates and I knew people could come to the B sector and kind of reinvent themselves because on YouTube, if you don't have in your mind that you're going to reinvent yourself, you're never going to make it. It is what it is. You can't be the same old, same old, same old for years upon years upon years upon years. Like that can't happen, or you're not going to make it as a content creator. It is what it is. You have to be able to reinvent yourself, and you have to be able to conform slightly and always adjust. Conform slightly and always adjust. That's just the way it is. Your pivot game has to be on point. If you can't pivot on these YouTube streets, just bow out. Bow out gracefully. Just get the hell out because it is what it is. You never, ever, ever, ever attach yourself 100% to people on these YouTube streets because it's so fickle. Unless you have like a dope ass crew like me, Identity and Stargate and Breakin' and Sexy Toy Lady, if you don't have that, don't don't you just can't just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. It's just not worth it. Especially if you are a loyal person. Like if that's just your makeup and you're just a loyal person and you don't know how to play like the deceitful, deadly YouTube games, don't attach yourself to somebody. Don't do it because they will take your loyalty and they will take that shit for granted and start dragging your ass through the mud. And I know what you guys are thinking. Who in the hell are you to talk about loyalty, motherfucker? I said if you're a loyal person, not if I'm a loyal person. I said you. I said you. But yeah, I'm just a little bit over it. I needed an escape. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to mention it over here at all. That doesn't mean that as far as Shakim is concerned and all the stuff that he has going on. But I just don't want to watch the dances no more. I don't want to hear the songs. You know what I mean? Like if y'all don't know that the homie Shakim is serious, what is wrong with you? If y'all don't know by now that the man is serious, something's wrong with you. Now, just because he's serious doesn't mean he doesn't know what's going on. He knows what's going on. He has a general idea of what's going on. You know what? I'm chilling. Let me just go ahead and drop this link just in case. The link is just there. Nobody has to hit this bitch. You don't have to hit the link. We're just chilling today. Watch hours. But if you want to hit the link, you can hit the link. If you want to talk shit to me, you're just gonna get this vibe. I mean, I'll let you talk shit to me, but you're just gonna get this vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the mood to be yelling. I got so much shit. not the Usher boys. What's up, Trini? Let me say what's up to my folk, man. Because if you in here right now, you the folks. We got Germ, we got RNY, what happened? MBK is even here. Look at that. He's a folk over here. And not the gang. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Trini gal? God, I really, really need to really start making my list. What up, Miss Patty? Patty. Damn it, Miss Petty. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's up, Jackie? Jackie is here. Oh, damn, MBK is not even a mod over here. Do you want to be a mod over here? Are you sick of being a mod, bro? You a mod everywhere. Maybe some places you just don't want to be a mod. You just want to be a regular schmegular. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'm just gonna make you a mod anyways. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it goes. All right, okay. I made him a mod. I mean, oh, come on, man, get that shit on my phone. Get that shit on the screen, man. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, goddamn. Man, did I drop the link already or not? See, I'm tripping. I don't even know if I dropped the damn link. Did I drop the link? Did I drop the mother effing link? Oh yeah, you gonna be on the list. It's a good list. It's my faves list, Trini. Stop. Where's the link? There it is. Okay, boom. I thought I dropped this bitch. Hold on. No, no, I didn't. All right, boom. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're welcome, homegirl. You're welcome. All right, boom. There we go. There's the mother effing link. So I was accused today of being addicted to YouTube again and neglecting my mother effing family. And yeah, I was accused of that today. You know, Talent, hey, he's dropping another mixtape. I don't know what it is about older people that are stuck on music. I don't know what it is. It's just like there's something off about that. Oh, I did drop the link. Or are you copying the link? What are we doing with the link? What is happening with the link? Did I drop the link? Girl, you got me tripping. What's up, Don? What's up, Don Play? What's up, Don Play? Y'all bitches. What's up? What's up? What's up? Um, I don't know what it is. Like, I remember back in the day, right? It was like shit. This had to have been like 15. This a long ass time ago. Maybe even longer than it was a long ass time ago, right? There was a dude, right? Everybody and their grandmama knew that he was way too old to be in the game that we were in because I used to travel and I used to rap and stuff like that. I used to do some. No, I'm not even going to dox myself like that, but I used to rap and stuff. And we all knew like this dude that was on the circuit with us, like, local hip hop, all that bullshit. Bro, you're old. Like you're old. And like he's putting everything into this shit. Like everything. He's got the best artwork. He's got the cleanest beats. Maybe not the best beats, but the most mastered down, crisp sound. He just has that, just that dope ass quality and shit. I mean, he had the dopest flyers, man. Oh my god, damn! You could tell he was putting money behind this shit. He had a merch table that was just dope. He had everything except for the mother effing skills. Like he did not have the skills. It was ABC 1, 2, 3. Now I know I have nursery rhyme type raps and I do that on purpose, but at least my nursery rhyme type raps, they adapt and they adjust to whatever culture or whatever sound I'm trying to create. Let me talk about that real quick too. Because folk don't understand that whenever I do try to do music or something, I'm doing it very freely, loosely, just free with the artistic expression. So if I want a down south sound, I will change my mother effing voice. If I want an East Coast sound, I will change my voice. West Coast sound, I'll change my voice. Whatever mood or theme or whatever I'm trying to display or get across, I'm going to try my hardest to manipulate my sound and manipulate my voice to bring forth that which I aspire to accomplish. Now, when I do that, I get so much criticism from people that you would think would know what I'm doing. So much criticism. Why won't he just be himself? Why won't he? Because this is the type of expression that I love to do with music. It keeps the shit fun. It keeps it fun for me. And it doesn't make me like feel like it doesn't make me feel like I'm trapped in this bubble either. And I don't have this need to want to make it big. But hey, all that to say this, Talent has a mixtape. Talent has a mixtape coming out. God damn. I'm curious about his mixtape. Think about this, you guys. Talent has a record label, right? Or a label or a brand or whatever, whatever. And he has a billion artists. Just think about this for 2 seconds. His artist, it's him. He is all of his artists. So if you hear the female on the track, that's Talent. If you hear the dope ass rapper on the track, that's Talent. If you hear D'Angelo on the track, that's Talent. He has all these artists, but all those artists are him. I know what you're thinking. B code. That don't make no mother effer sense. What are you talking about? Talent has mastered the craft of AI. When he made his diss track about me, I was bumping that shit. I was bumping that shit. I was like, yo, this shit is fire. This is fire. But something happened once I found out that that was AI singing that diss track towards me. It went in the garbage, the hot trash. It went into the hot trash. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for AI generated music to set my mood in tune and tone of the day. Like I'm not ready for that BS. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just not ready for it. If music is going to have an impact or influence over me as I'm strolling on the actual streets and getting the job done of whatever it is I need to do, and I'm getting motivated and pumped up, I would like for it to be a real person that's truly been through it. And I know what you're saying, but a real person wrote the lyrics. No, I would like for it to be a real artist. You know what I'm saying? Can it be a real artist? And it's conversations like this that makes Talent upset with me because it destroys this image that he has. It destroys all of that. It does not matter how high quality your stuff is. Oh yeah, this song was inspired by B Code, and this song was inspired by dragons, and I'm so thankful for the B sector because the B sector has inspired all of my music. Big lying, big lying, big lying. All that shit doesn't matter when it's all AI, bro. I can't, man. I can't do it, man. As okay, yeah, he figured it out without having so many hands in the pot. One stop shop. AI. That's crazy. But look, his overhead is dope, right? His overhead is insane. You got 8,000 artists. 8,000 artists, bro. Right at your fingertips. That's crazy. And everybody knows that Miner doesn't even spend time with his family because when he's not on work, he's like on YouTube, and when he gets breaks at work, he's on YouTube, and he's YouTube, and I wonder how much time it takes to manage 8,000 artists. Maybe you're not on YouTube, but damn it, you're busy. Damn it, you're busy. As a singer, that's one thing I would never get into. AI can't give that raw emotion that a human can. But R&Y, AI can. It's tricky now. AI can give you that raw emotion. I was vibing with that damn talent track disc thing that he did on me. I was like, damn, this dude or his artist. I didn't know if it was him or his artist. I didn't think it was him because it sounded like, way too good to be him. You know what I mean? You be getting me in. Oh, damn. I know, TMO. I know, girl. I'm sorry. But hey, you a OG. You a real one. You know what I'm saying? You a real one. I know I'll be getting you into all kinds of shit. But yeah, I was vibing. I was like, damn, he put his heart and soul into this shit. I've never thought I could what up, Joe? Look at Joe is here. Joe, you know this is the backup to the backup. And I know you came whenever I did whenever I was clout chasing, but I'm just over here vibing, bro. I'm just over here chilling, you know. But once I found out RNY that shit was AI, you're right then, because all the soul and life and everything was sucked out of that track the moment I found out. What's up, President? What's up, Jesse Cat 31? Good to see you, superstar. Thank you for tapping in. We just over here chilling. We just over here chilling, chilling and getting these watch hours in. Chilling and get these watch hours in. My life is so hectic. I had to bring some work home. That's how mother effing busy I am. It was crazy because I was on the panel uh during one of my breaks at work, which I'm going to do that. I don't know what the hell the talent. They're gonna call you. We're looking at you closely, Negro. I don't give a damn. Do what you need to do. But anyways, in the mother effing fire alarm went off. I don't know if you guys were on ODS's when I was on ODS's panel and the fire alarm went off. Oh my god. Somebody at the facility was cooking ramen noodles, and then they're gonna say, "What kind of college do you work at? If somebody's microwaving ramen noodles." Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about some of that too. We're gonna talk about some of that too. But anyways, it's a college. Think about this. It's a college, right? College struggling students, ramen noodles go hand in motherfucking hand. This is how you know, this is how you know some people they just don't get it. Like they just don't have a clue, man. They don't have a clue. When I was like first starting college, ramen noodles was like the savior. It was a savior. Oh, damn, look who made it. Room shaker, stop. You made it to the backup of the backup? Nitra's here. Damn, okay. Okay. Look at these folk. The backup of the backup. Look, let me just go ahead and say this real quick. The only reason I'm doing this show is because I'm sick of the noise right now. But I love YouTube, but I'm sick of the noise. I'm sick of the Shakim songs. I'm not sick of talking about it. I'm just sick of hearing it. I'm sick of watching it, sick of seeing, you know what I mean? I'm just tired of it. And so I just wanted to vibe and I was like, you know what? Why not just get some watch hours over here and just chill the fuck out? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. The link is pinned if anybody wants to come up, talk about whatever. Like I said, I'm not really in a mood for arguing and shit. But if it comes to that, it comes to that. But I ain't gonna be screaming at folk. But if you have a grievance that you need to get off your chest about anybody, feel free. I'll let you come over here and talk your shit, of course. But I'm not gonna be talking too much shit back and forth with anybody. I mean, I will, but not too much shit. I'm not gonna be screaming and hollering at the top of my lungs. It's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to it. So the damn alarm went off because somebody decided they wanted to cook some ramen noodles and shit, get a quick little snack, and forgot to put the water in the mother effing bowl. And then, like, when I was doing some investigative work, I was like, what the hell? Like, did the noodles just like light up? They were like, they put a lid on top of that bitch too. So not only did they burn up the noodles, they burning up the lid, they burning up everything burning up. Everything burning up. It was crazy, man. But yeah, that shit. That's what happened when I was on ODS's panel. So that shit's fun. Oh shit, the homegirl is here. What's
You
up, room?
say that like I ain't supposed to be here. If you want me to leave, just say that.
No, no, no. I love having you over here. What you talking about?
Oh, because you said, look who made it over here. Room Shaker made it over here.
Yeah, that's because this is the backup to the backup to the backup to the backup. Like if you make it over here, that means you super special.
Mm. Hey, Money, what you doing over here?
Look, I'm chilling. I'm just getting watch hours. You know, I got 2 monetized channels now. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to.
People
I'm trying.
monetize. Don't do nothing over here to make them hate or start striking because they will do it.
No, that's facts. Dovi's already striking me for whatever reason.
Why?
I have no idea. She said I put her name in my title, and that's a strikeable offense.
You put her name. Oh, what did you put in the title besides her name?
That's about it. I just said Dovey. Hold on, I don't know. It wasn't nothing bad. It's like Dovey says something, and when I gave my commentary, it was exactly what I was talking about. So I don't know.
Mm,
I don't know. I didn't know you could do that though. Oh, you could strike just because somebody, and you don't. I didn't even put her whole name.
right.
That's like saying, RS versus whatever, whatever, and then you go to YouTube like that. RS means room shaker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they
Like,
can challenge it because it don't say room shaker. But yeah, people they started doing that when they was telling people start reporting to YouTube that people tagging their names in they shows so they viewers will come over there and see it, and that's a form of harassing and bullying. Because if you don't got none of, you and that person ain't getting along, and you just sitting on your panel talking about them, they could go back and say you bullying them or harassing them, and you tagging their name knowing that they don't fuck with you and all that other stuff. So yeah, y'all got to be careful because they upgrading the rules as people do more and more complaining.
that makes sense. That does make sense right there. Now, a tag and a name, that's two totally different things. I'm not adding anybody. I'm just, you see how it says chilling and watch hours? That's all I'm doing. Like Dovey and watch
Right,
hours. It could be that. So I'm not adding nobody. I
right.
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, she wants my shit gone.
Well, most people, I don't even care about that. Most people did it to build their pages up because they know putting certain names in the title gonna make people flock over there and listen to them when they
Yeah.
normally wouldn't get no views.
Yeah. So how's life on your in your neck of the woods? I haven't been over there in a minute.
I know that's why I don't fuck with you.
Ah shit. Now shit. But at least I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth. But I haven't been
Yeah, but that
nowhere
don't
in a
make it
minute.
no better because that's still add insult to injury. Because for the simple fact is, you only popped on my page when it was drama, and then you don't pop up no other time. So then that makes me think that you just came to get info for your little page. Like it is what it is. I understand everybody is commentary, but I'm just saying I didn't think I knew you like that for you to even fit in with the rest of the people. And that's why I told Sakim we would never get along. I don't play with people like that. If I like you, I'm generally gonna support you. I'm generally gonna pull up, whether it's good or bad, I'll come through and I'm still gonna come through. But when your name ain't ringing or in the headlines, people don't tend to still support. So was it ever genuine? It's the way I take it.
Mm. Yeah, no, I didn't do that. That wasn't intentional. You know that, right? I hope you know that.
It's
Be-
okay. I understand because I heard people been calling your job and stuff like that. So I know
Yeah.
you got to dot your T, well, dot your cross your T's and dot your I's. So I understand. Life happen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm under fire right now. It's crazy how that works. It's crazy, man. So,
But you
I'm
know
just
why you
trying to.
can't use that excuses? Because when I go everywhere else, I still see you.
Nah, that's not true.
I
If you
see
go
you
to
in
I
Brianna
go to
live. I see you in
that's what
most
I
of
was
the
about to
lives I
say.
go in, Cole.
I go to 3 platforms. That's just about it. That's just about it because I just
Okay,
can't.
so
Go
since
ahead.
when did mine not become part of the list?
Part of the 3.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. You be putting me under the, yeah. Damn, I feel I feel
It's not
cornered right now. I
hard.
feel cornered. I feel cornered. So Lemon, Ness, and Bree. That's pretty much where I be at. You know, I know I'm no joke. Says you can't get out of this one by there. Yeah, I feel stuck. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel stuck, and it's not like it's because I don't want to go to your spot. It's just, man, I'm burning out, Room Shaker. I am burning out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's Lady Wu. Lady Wu is here. They calling me a colorist now, Room Shaker.
What did you do?
I don't know. That's the thing. They trying to put all these jackets on me. Like, and the reason why I said, "Oh, there's Lady Wu," is because they said that I said something about Lady Wu when she was on Lemon's panel that marks me as a colorist. And I was like, "So what did I say?" And they said, "Well, I gotta go find the timestamp. I gotta go find this. I gotta go find that." But I don't think I ever said anything derogatory or bad or colorist towards Lady Wu or any black woman for that matter. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy how they always want to paint me in that picture. They always want to put that jacket on me. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lady Wu. I appreciate that.
I just about to say if you did it, you didn't. I don't know why they calling you out because so many other people have did it before you.
Mm, mm. I think it's because I have an Asian wife. And they're saying, he has an Asian wife, so of course he don't like black women. So I
But
guess
ain't
that's
you
the
part
jacket.
Asian?
Yeah, I mean, I try to tell him that. I
But
try.
but how is they gonna single you out and you're not the only mixed biracial person or the only black person if they going for the black side of you that dates outside the race? Shit, half of us won't probably want to date outside the race considering what we got to put up with.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Just being honest, shit.
Man. So what's happening in the other sectors? I see the Mo3 sectors going crazy over Shakim. I know you noticing that. Uh-oh. RuneShaker got something going on. She got something going on. But like I said, I'm just over here chilling, trying to get these watch hours, shooting the breeze, talking shit. Trying to keep my job. You know what I mean? They after me. Those folks are after me, so you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where Star's at. I didn't put out any bat signals. I didn't do any of that stuff. I'm just over here low key. I'm over here just chilling. Y'all know I'm addicted to YouTube, so I'm over here just
Uh-huh.
chilling. Hey, what's up? What's up? You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying like what's popping in these other sectors, and you know how the Mo3 sector going crazy cuz Shakim over there showing his ass pretty much.
Well, I basically want to see that response to it, but I don't watch the people in the sector. Just a few. Well, I can't say a few. I can count them on one hand. But basically, I want to see the response that's gonna come from them being trolled yesterday, because that's what it was.
Mhm. Yeah. See, I tried my hardest to put the emphasis on envy, but nobody was really hearing me. It seems like they're slowly starting to catch it, even though I think they know this dude. They know envy. So I don't understand why they were giving me such a hard time when I was calling it out on the show. Like envy, I know what you're doing, man. You set Ness and Lady Snoop against each other. You're doing that. You're setting Shock him up. You're doing all this.
Well, I'm not gonna say so much. He's doing that because everybody that knows Envy, the reason why they ain't putting so much light on Envy because Envy has always been a follower since he's been on the board, and
Mm.
we know for a fact that he's been a puppet to Lady Snoop. So I know he didn't do it by
Oh.
himself.
Oh, see, I didn't know that information. I didn't know Lady Snoop had him by the balls like that.
Yeah, because the Mo3 sector blackballed him, and the only place he had left to go to was the island. And ever since he came back from the island, him and Lady Snoop been working together.
Right. Okay. Dang, that makes total sense. That's why when he set up, oh snap. See, you just opened up Pandora's box for my brain, Room Shaker, because Lady Snoop and Ness, they kind of made up, but you could tell there was still tension there. And so for Envy to invite Ness to come be a host on that show, knowing Lady Snoop was the host, she was the host on the flyer. She showed up first, like she was the host. And with both of them trying to host the show, it brought forth tension, especially on Ness's end, because Ness is the one that got frustrated and actually cussed out Lady Snoop for a second. He did that shit on purpose. That's crazy.
For one,
That's
Ness was
crazy.
invited because of her numbers. So he invited Ness because he know Ness will bring people.
Mm-hmm.
And Lady Snoop is probably planning a comeback, and she done fell out with half for the people in the Mo 3 sector, and they was the reason why her pages and stuff kept getting struck because they told her she wasn't finna build her page off them and use them on her platform. So now it's just like a big comeback. It's a big payback. Once you cross somebody,
Wow.
I don't know what makes you think it's okay to go sit and eat and drink with them. That's why I don't let
Mm.
people come back in my space.
Oh, that's real, and you don't, and I know I told that line of your space like every single day. I already know that, and I'm just glad that I haven't crossed that line or that point of no return when it comes to your space, because you're right. Yeah, if somebody crosses that line, you don't be letting them come back. I be seeing that shit.
Because I think they play on people intelligence.
Yeah,
Like they do shit to see how far you gonna let them go with it, and then if you don't say nothing about it, they think it went unnoticed, and they'll keep feeding off of it. But if
that's
you shut it down, be like, "No, I ain't playing with you like that." That's why I called you out. For all of a sudden, you popped in when my name was ringing, and then I ain't seen you since. But you said it wasn't no issue. You just came to talk to me, so I'm like, okay, what game is we playing?
right. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. And that is true. I did. Like when I came to talk to you, I didn't even know your shit was popping the way that it was. I thought you were I thought now I know you're not B sector or any of those sectors, but I thought you were a part of the B sector. And so I told my sector because we were doing like we had a live, I can't remember what it was for, but we had a live and I told them straight up, I was like, ooh, Room Shakers live. Let me go over there and introduce myself or go over there and reintroduce myself. Cause I've talked to you before, but only pretty much in the chats really. And so I went over there. So that's why I went over there. It wasn't because I was like, oh, damn, she got it popping over here. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? It was me trying to enter into the B sector. And I thought, you were going to be a good way to enter in, but you're not B sector like that.
No.
So that was me not knowing, you know what I mean? Not doing my due diligence. And then I went over there and almost messed up our relationship that we have. So I dodged that bullet.
How you messed up? How, you want look? People can go to any sector they want to go to once they experience hell sector. It's just what you do once you get there. Like, don't
Mm,
go over there making a manufacturing of beef that don't exist, or come at me because I'm gonna look at you sideways, and I'm gonna fight back, and then I'm going about my business. But
right.
it tends to see that people can't take the fat back part because they struck me for harassing and bullying. But I feel like if you leave me alone, you won't have to worry about it because I don't watch everybody anyway.
Right, right, yeah, yeah. So you got any fires under your ass right now? Anybody messing with you? What's going on with you?
I don't care enough about these people, so no, I'm unbothered.
Sometimes that's the best place to be. You know what I mean? That's the best place to be. Just unbothered, chilling, mind your own business. You know what I mean? Out of the spotlight and all that bullshit. Sometimes that's just, you know, that's that good life. I'm trying to get there.
Well, you gotta stop want to be on the scenes all the time, and if you do be on the scene, just be there to observe and watch.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm too damn nosy.
Well, you can get up there and I do that. Get up there, ask your questions, and then get down and let it play yourself out.
Right. I tried to do that yesterday, maybe today. No, it was yesterday. I tried to do that yesterday, but then I was called a colorist. And I'm gonna defend myself.
Go ahead. That's just like with the uppity situation. I seen it coming. Like it's just, and that's gonna be Sir Kim too. They gonna use
Mm,
you now because you want to be the clown, and you the person that's gonna get out there and do any and everything for attention. You attention seeking, and then
hmm.
when they get tired of you playing, and because I don't know, can't nobody take nobody coming around them just being an asshole every day or just doing stuff for attention. Like no,
Right.
because at a point, how far are you willing to go? And then what people fail to realize, like I see he done start finding different people in the beef sector. Like you trying to go about clout the wrong way. You're not gonna fake a beef with me. Come back and apologize and say it's just YouTube, and then act
Mm,
like everything gonna be over with. Like no, I would never
right.
fuck with you doing shit like that.
And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's what's been going on. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever had like a huge falling out with somebody or argument or whoop de whoop and we done fell out and then we got back together. Like I don't think I would say the closest thing to that I've had is I guess lemon maybe. But everybody knows I was just trolling my ass off with that. But Shakim has been falling out. with a lot of the quote unquote heavy hitters, and then finding his way right back in their good graces. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a little weird.
That's weird to me.
Yeah.
That's weird to me, but only way you would be back in my good grace if I had ulterior motives. So they might gonna let him condemn himself to the worst.
Mm,
Because as sure as they build
mm.
you up, they can tear you down. Because if they stop supporting you and letting you come on their panels, the people that you got from them gonna distant off because you no longer had attraction that you had.
Right. And one thing that Shakim didn't realize, which was crazy, I can't believe he's not. This isn't in the back of his mind. When him and Ness first fell out, all Ness did was pretty much snap her fingers, and his chat was pretty much at zero. He went from like 120, 130. She snapped her fingers, and that shit was like at like 10, 15. That was crazy.
Hmm. Well,
Hmm.
honestly, I think that's why somebody told me not to do a show with him because I could have schooled some on it. But like I say, he's gonna be another person that get dropped the same way what's the name did. They gonna
Mm,
use you since you thought you was using them and playing with them. They gonna get their payback, and then they gonna dismiss you into the YouTube world. Now you burning too many bridges at once because you going at the beef sector, you going at the Mo3 troll beef sector,
mhm,
and you going at all
mhm.
these other sectors. If all of them drop you at once, what you gonna do? Go back to the Omar sector?
Nah, and unfortunately, he can't do that because I think they disowned him as well. So that's the thing there. Like he can't even go back to the Umar sector. I don't think. You know.
Mm. See,
Yeah.
I don't know because I seen a show that they had where he was sitting over there talking to them about trying to cancel him, and they said that wasn't their intentional plan, but they was like they was bringing a little excitement to it. So I guess it was just like a play gone wrong, or
Mm,
they was trying to add on to it. But it really made me a person that observes everything sit back and watch them to say it was a no for me. Like it's
mm.
gonna be a shit show at the end of this. Ain't nothing positive gonna come from this.
No. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. Now I still think he has room to make it work if he has a plan, but for whatever reason, I don't think he got a plan. I don't. I think he's playing this shit by ear.
He's not strategizing. He's not thinking because that music is not a hit. That's just bullshit. We're gonna call it what it is, trash. So that's not gonna work. And a person like me is not gonna sit there and listen to a whole. But that's like when you buy your kids some drums and had no
Ugh.
didn't have enough to get them to classes to learn how to play
Mhm.
the drums. Eventually, you're gonna get tired of them just beating on shit. So you're gonna get
Yep.
rid of it. And
Mhm.
that's what Sakim is. He's just somebody that's bringing different content, and it's gonna also be content based off him because they get to do reactions to the shows he did. They get to talk about him. They get to do all type of shit. Like I wasn't surprised by what Envy do. That's the way Envy moves.
Yeah, yeah. And what's crazy is he let us know that. Like he let us know like this is what he does, this is how he moves. And and Shakim's still in love with that dude. And I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. You know, I saw his play from a mile away. You know what I mean? And I think that's why he doesn't really like me too much, Envy. What was crazy is he dropped me off of his panel and then brought me right back up. He was getting sick of me asking questions.
Yeah,
And
because
he,
he probably was asking all the right questions, and then
hmm
another part that probably made him mad about it. Somebody probably was texting him because MB will do that if you frustrate MB because he's not a critical thinker, and you
mm,
put too much on him, his mind turn into mush, and
mm,
then he start getting frustrated, want to end the live, and he run into his little hole. Like he's a person that you give demands to, and then he just function off that. He can't strategize. But see, so Kim don't realize is none of the shit you doing is working for your channel. Like if
right.
that would have been your 700 in the chat, it would have been beneficial towards your page and your paycheck. But
That's
no, you're building
facts.
up people's channels that's dead. Like you being used and don't even know it. And that's why I was like, because I was like, it was benefits that came with him being co-hosted by me. It was information, it was structure, it was a lot of things that I
Hmm.
could have told him that he wouldn't know, and a lot of things that people were gonna have from him because they actually gone financial gain off him. But I wasn't looking for none of that. Bitch, I was helping you out, but you was gonna compensate
Right.
me to put up with it. But hey, I'm glad.
Hmm. Hmm. So I'm no joke says majority of people in the sector don't want Shakim back, but there are a few that still may rock with them. Okay, that's good. That's good. Last night, 6 channels did content on him. That's insane. And all, out of all 6 of those channels, I bet you not one channel was his. But I think he's finally doing something now. But he's not even taking advantage of the full momentum of his shit. Like now, all of a sudden, you're gonna do a show when the content is borderline played out. Like that don't make no sense, man.
Right.
Yeah, that
What
don't make.
happened? What's up? Facts is like Sakim went, but it wasn't good. He went viral in a negative way. Did his numbers go up from that? If he would have went viral, that would have pushed his views up to like 7,000 to 10,000. He didn't go viral in a positive way. If anything, because it was really more on benefiting him and he was paying for it. He should have paid for them views to come to his page, not to say your name, because people can hear the absolute worst about you and ain't gonna want to come see you. Like if I
Fact.
would have heard that music before, well, I heard it on Lemons and I said it can never be played in Hell Sector. So when people sent me the link yesterday, I just came to be nosy. And after I seen what I wanted to see, I left the live and went live on my own platform because I can't believe 700 and some people went to see some shit like that. And
Yeah.
y'all done heard his music. He sound like he tone deaf. I want to say he got ADHD or he got a mental issue up there when it comes to music. He's musically declined. Like, no.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on the fact that everything should have been geared towards his success, his channel. You know what I mean? Envy totally used him. I mean, just used him up. And then, what do you think about the deal that Envy said that he had for Shakim? He said he had like a if Shakim would have did good, and if everybody would have been rocking with him, he would have gave him like some kind of deal, like to where I forgot what he said it was, but some kind of music deal to where he can collab with somebody and get thousands upon thousands of views.
It was gonna be a flop anyway, because after hearing his music, there's nobody that's gonna wanna it was a play in his face basically. They
Hmm.
use you to troll the sector, but they also use you to play in their face and they put you on display like you was the field nigga that was there to
Oh,
perform
damn, that's
and
true.
do tricks. So it is what it is.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, yeah. He was tap dancing on that stage. Unfortunately, yep. He was the entertainment for real, for real. You know, but I mean, like I said, it would have been a good look if somehow he benefited from it. You know, I don't think any of those people are gonna want to subscribe to him. You know, I
Why
could be
would
dead
you?
wrong. Hmm?
Did you see Wayne to his hair when that man was standing on the lawn with that leather jacket on, look like he was drunk and high as hell. That's what he looked like in that white damn tuxedo jacket. And then to have the nerve to put on that Chinese dress and get up there and start dancing and everybody start kung fu fighting. Like ain't nobody gonna sign up for no shit like that. Even on the
Mm,
board day, I wouldn't watch him. And then your
mm.
body is not banging. You need to keep all your clothes on for you to say you have muscles and you lift weights. Baby, you got the body of a little boy, but they say you in your 20s, so I don't know. But
Damn.
I'm just saying, no. Keep your
Dang.
clothes on, turn the camera off, and just stop doing music.
Right. He can get a lot more followers just using his voice, you know what I'm saying?
And stop playing with Carly B. She like suing people. Somebody gonna send her your music.
Mm. That's a real thing right there. That's a real thing. Yeah, I don't know how he's getting away with that. You would think YouTube would shut that shit down. So he's doing something right, even though it's not hitting the way that he thought it would. He's doing something right because the songs are still up somehow. I don't know how.
Okay, so let's ask this: what happened between you and MBK?
Oh, we cool. Like we're hosts together. We got our own morning show. So we're
Okay.
good. Yeah, we're good. I would love for Shakim to be a part of our morning show, but him and MBK are the ones that fell out. And so
What
MBK gave me an ultimatum and said, "Look, if you want to do a morning show, you got to pretty much let go of Shakim." And yeah, so I did.
what substance will he bring to your show?
Who, MBK?
No, Sakim.
Oh, Shakim. Oh, well, comedic relief. You know what I mean? Because when he's on my show, he doesn't talk that much. He doesn't talk that much. Oh, he's here. You can hit the link, Shakim, if you want. He doesn't talk that much, but he brings like I don't know. There's an element that he brings. There's an element that he brings that I like. I don't know,
Cole,
like his
are
antics.
you trying to envy him?
No, hell nah, hell nah. Oh my god, don't throw that out there. I am not trying to envy this dude. I'm
I'm
not
just
trying to do
asking because
that.
people told me you got a good show with NBK, and now you saying you want to do a show with you, NBK, and Sir Kim. So I'm just trying to see what are you doing.
Well, we used to have a show together and it was banging and I loved it. You know what I mean? I loved our show, but him and MBK fell out and it just made everything awkward. You know what I'm saying? So,
What
and the
that
thing,
show at?
it's called The Morning Commute. It's on the bigger channel that I got, my main channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's there. I put all the videos back up because I did take all the videos down because I was just, I was kind of depressed a little bit because YouTube took they demonetized my ass. And so I took all my videos down and stuff. But I put them back up because YouTube started pressuring me. They sent me this email saying we're gonna strip you of all these features because you don't have enough content, you don't have no history no more, you don't have this, you don't have that. I was like, damn. So I had to put all my shit back up. YouTube gangster.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is gangster, man. It's a
Yeah,
gangster
but they get
organization.
paid. They get paid off your videos, and when you demonetize, they still get paid off your videos. So I take all the shit down and start over from scratch. I wouldn't give a damn.
Yeah. Oh
Cause why
shit.
should you get paid and I'm not getting paid?
Right. And you know why they demonetized me? And here's the thing. They said I can't even appeal. Like, don't even try to appeal if you're going to change something. So they demonetized me because my YouTube Shorts, I guess, is reused content. I get a lot of stuff from Instagram, Twitter. You know what I mean? TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I do that, and I put tags on them and shit like that. Or not tags, but like, ta- uh, um, just titles. I just label the shits. And so I did do that, and but I edited the thing so that they would tell us a particular story that I wanted to tell. But anyways, they were like, "Nope, can't do that shit. You're in YouTube jail for 90 days. You can still go live, you can still do all that, but we're demonetizing you for 90 days."
Mm-hmm.
And
That's they go because they did me. They got me for harassing and bullying. They doing 90 days now. So when they demonetize you, you just can't monetize your page right away. But
yep.
it's not it's not reused content if you change it up and make it different. So I don't know how they did that, but at the same time, don't share your lives with nobody else because if you share what y'all share from platform and you
Mhm.
don't go in there and edit it so it ain't exactly like theirs,
Mhm.
YouTube will demonetize you because they consider that to be reused content. So when you sharing from platform to platform, they will get you for reused content. And if you don't know the difference, you'll fuck around and end up losing, deleting, or getting rid of a lot of your videos because they're not going to tell you which video is the problem. They're just going to put reused content up there.
Mm. Mm. Damn. And that is true. Like, they didn't tell me which video is a problem, but I did have about 200 and something shorts, and I'm pretty sure all of them were the problem.
Mhm.
so so I just deleted them. I just took them down, and but what was I even bringing that up for? I forgot what I was even bringing that up for. But yeah, that's how they got me. They got me. So 90 days I have to wait. Oh yeah, I did that because they got gangster and they threw, you know what I'm saying? They threw it in my face that, they're going to strip features away from me because I don't got no content.
Well, I am no joke. So, response to that, if you want to show that you're not a clown and that you can hold topic and contribute something, the best way of going about that is getting up there showing every aspect of you. But so far, you're showing the troll inside, and everybody ain't gonna adapt to a troll. Like, can you ever be serious? Could you ever hold the topic? Could you talk about real life news and to put it in a perspective where you would be entertaining and make us actually want to hear you speak on things like that? See, it was a lot of benefits that he could have learned, but
Mhm.
no, he just want to go around doing it his way, and I don't think he's going to succeed in that math. The only thing that's going to attract to him is the trolls, and as soon as another troll come along, they're going to attract to them, and then at the same time, the other trolls going to want to eat off you because now they want to be the biggest troll, control. So it's just gonna be sabotage. And that's why I say if you going for a whole bunch of different people in your audience, I just want to focus on just being an asshole.
Yeah, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. And I don't think do you think Shakim is doing that? Like, do you think he's because I mean, if you really look at his platform, well, not his platform, but if you look at all his channels, he has different types of channels. You know,
But why
yeah,
can't you just be who gonna bounce from I'm not bouncing from all them channels. My
yeah,
backup page is never supposed to oversee my first page. It's just a place for me if I want to still interact with my audience. I can. It's not gonna never be the main page. It's never gonna be a replacement. That's why I tell people they don't understand the business aspect of it because you're not supposed to keep building backups to the backups to the backups. If anything, you want to take that brand, build it up, and build on to it. You're not
right,
supposed to be trying to replace it or lose it.
yep. No, that's facts. And I think I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I think that's what I'm doing with my three channels. You know, I got the big channel that has all the members, has all the money, it has all that. And then I have my Thursday channel that separates, it doesn't have as much traction. And then I got this one when I just want to just talk like how we're talking. You know what I mean? And I don't really want all that drama and foolishness and all that. Every once in a while, this channel will get that. Every once in a while.
But why
But
not just control your brand? Like my page is like a TV guide. You can come to this channel and find some of everything you might that might fulfill you. You might like the comedy side or the rumor
yeah,
report, the gossip hour, or you might like the reviews of the shows and the movies,
right.
or you might like it when we just sitting up there chilling and we listen to music and stuff. It's different aspects for everybody to find something on that page that they can relate to and actually enjoy.
I think it's because of I'm not necessarily a devout people pleaser, but I do have this weird thing about me where I want to compartmentalize everything and have everything in its right place and proper place, almost like a OD. What is it called when you're overly OCD OCD type thing? So if I have a channel that it's like I'm catering to people, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this channel, these people on this channel, they like this shit. And if this is what they like, this is what I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put. Now, Shakim, I wanted to keep you as a mod, bro, but I was a little bit nervous. But I definitely wanted to keep you as a mod over here. I didn't want to take your mod stick, but I don't know how you feeling about me right now. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna blink and everybody gonna be gone. I don't know, man. Yeah, but so that's why I do the channels the way that I do. Because if I did this on my main channel, it would be like almost like a bad look. And that's what I don't want, if that makes sense. Like on this main channel, he has 20 people in the chat because they know he's just chilling. You know what I'm saying? But if
But I
eventually,
wouldn't.
oh, go ahead.
That's
Go ahead.
real life though. It's gonna be days that you want to be with the fellas. Y'all might be drinking beers or drinking alcohol or just eating good or talking about sports or something. And then it's
Yeah,
gonna be days that y'all just want to chill amongst the people in the house and don't want to be bothered with everybody else. So I display it all. That's basically giving them a real foundation of who you is and the different things to your life and the levels to it, so they know how to deal with you going forward. Like who's
that's
gonna
true.
bounce from all these different pages to figure somebody? I'm not doing all that. They gonna
Right.
see the good, the bad, the ugly, the family orientated, the trips, the turn up, the all that on one page. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Because
that's
at the end
fire.
of the day, it's all part of me.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. In this format that I got, and I'm not saying one's better than the other, but this format that I have, it satisfies this weird YouTube craving. If that makes sense. It makes it feel like it's more of a business because if I get this third channel monetized, I think I'm gonna lose my mind, Room Shaker. Seriously. If
So
I
how are
get
you monetizing all these pages? Because I know they was arguing about it. I think it was Vic Damone and Sir Kim arguing about that you can't have more than one page monetized or you can't do this or you can't do that. So
That
what
was Vic saying, I guess you can't have more than one page monetized. I don't understand that because YouTube is pretty much begging me to monetize my backup channel, and I'm not doing it until July because if I hit that apply button, they're gonna, because it all links to the same damn account. So if I hit that apply button, they're gonna be like, oh, it's this Negro. So I'm waiting until July before I
Yeah,
apply.
because I'm gonna tell you what to do. It's kind of like a trap and a setup at the same time. So don't do it unless you tell your wife to put it in her name or something. Because what's
Oh
gonna happen
wow.
is one of your channels gets struck, all the ones on that account they snatch down. And then what they gonna do is edit all. You only allowed to have one accent account. They gonna edit them all together. So it's gonna be a way to keep up. So when they snatch one channel, they'll snatch the other one. Because if that channel is demonetized, you're not supposed to be on the other one. It's a lot of little slick tricks to it that people don't inform people about. And I
Right.
said I was gonna do an informative live about it, but people was telling me no, I'll keep it to myself. So I just went on mute.
I see what you're saying. Damn, that's a lot of work. Cause then I gotta find a third person for this third channel. And like, but if they allow it to happen, but like you said, and this is what I think is gonna happen. Seriously. Like, let's say Dovey strikes the shit out of me, my main page gets demonetized. Because these two channels are linked, they will get demonetized. So what that makes me do is it just makes me move a little bit different, if that makes sense, because I got
And then
more to lose
don't
now.
let your first page get snatched. Whatever you do, protect your first page at
Oh
all costs.
shit.
Because if
Okay.
they make you lose a page, they can come for any page after that. All they gotta do is contact YouTube. Because once they snatch your page, you're not supposed to be back on here. And that's what they do.
Mm.
They let people build up and play, and then they come back and they snatch their page.
Man, and one thing that I did stop doing, and I guess some people just don't realize this, but I did stop like reviewing live streams, except for I did one over here, and I said I'm only going to do it because I didn't care about this channel, but I do care about this channel. But I did one over here, I think yesterday or the day before or whatever. It could have been yesterday. But I don't do that anymore on my main page. I did it once with Ness, but I used to do that shit every day, like review a live, get permission, review a live, whatever, whatever. But I'm not doing that anymore because you're right. They can be setting you up. Not saying Ness or Bree or anybody like that set me up, but once you start reviewing people's shit, they got a hold on you,
Right.
especially if they're monetized. Go ahead.
Right. That's why half of
Yeah.
these people let these people build all these backup channels because they know whenever they get ready to apply pressure and just come snatch it, they can. So it's like you
hmm
working harder, you double working. And I'm not finna do all that. I'm gonna get it right the first time around. And then at the same time with these strikes, if you really not into YouTube like that, you can let your page sit and make them watch the content and keep getting paid off the content already on your page and just let the strike fall off.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't stand that they didn't give me a warning. Like, why didn't they give me a warning about those shorts? Like, look, bro, those shorts, that's some reused content, fool. Like, either take that shit down, adjust or whatever, or we're gonna demonetize your shit. It was zero warning. It was like, nope. And I heard that's something new. Go ahead.
Oh, I ain't saying that, but yeah, they ain't gonna
Oh,
inform you. They waiting for you to do it. And there's a couple other channels that they gonna get for it too. So when people be sharing the live stream and all that, and asking people to review their content, if a person want to make a big issue, then that's another thing. Watch who tell you can use their content, because they can give you permission to use their content, and later on down the line change their mind and still come back and strike you for their content. So be
right.
careful of all that stuff like that, unless you get it in writing, and then you can still try to fight it with YouTube. But it depends on what YouTube feel about it, because they starting to feel like if they pay for that content once, they're not gonna pay for it again.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. And I'm taking heed to those words, and I'm really like trying my hardest to not do that shit. It is easy to do. I think it brings the best out of me because I love to break shit down. You know what I mean? So to be able to examine somebody's live stream, I love doing that, and I think I'm pretty good at it. But you're right. YouTube does not want to keep paying for content over and over and over and over if it's the same shit.
Right. They try to
Yeah.
make people be creative, and a lot of people gonna fail because they don't know how to be creative. And that's why I say, who deals? I don't know no person in real life, and I'm in my 40s, that's gonna sit here and deal with bullshit every day. It's gonna
Mhm.
get old. It's gonna get frustrated. I'm gonna get sick of you, and 9 times
Yeah.
out of 10, I'm gonna cuss you out. So yeah, I don't get how people are building their platforms like that. Because like at some point you might get a headache. It might be a day I just don't want to be bothered, or I might be PMS, and like it ain't no
Facts.
telling. But you being stupid gonna irritate my soul, so it's probably gonna go left.
Wow. So Lady of the Hour says she didn't even get a warning. It wasn't her shorts. It was just a video she put out. Yeah, YouTube ain't playing no games no more. And I'm actually kind of glad. I hate that I had to learn this way, but I'm kind of glad because of all the people that are kind of trying to form like Voltron to come up against me. You know what I mean? And they're being nasty, Room Shaker. And you already know how these sectors go. They being nasty, trying to drag my family into shit, threatening my kids and all kinds of shit. It's like, damn. And the only reason I didn't get Ken up out of the YouTube space is because of the platforms in which he threatened my family. I don't want those to go down. Like if I really wanted to get Ken up out of here, I would have to give YouTube Lemon's information as far as this is where
Who you
I was.
say? Kim you?
Yeah, he said he gonna
What
come do harm to my kids and shit. And I
what
just
happened
don't I
between
just
you
don't
and
play that.
Ken?
Hmm?
What happened between you and Ken?
Yeah, the craziest thing is I wasn't even studying Ken like that. Like I wasn't. I came up on Lemon's platform because I heard some information about Brooke being complicit and complacent and hands off to a person that was beating on their kids or whatever, right? And so I
Mhm.
was and so I was frustrated about that because I in my mind I just couldn't picture it because a grown man like punching a 6-year-old. Like in my mind, like it just drove me crazy. Like I could not get that image out of my head, right? And so I went up on the panel and I let her have it. I was like, that's disgusting because I was frustrated. Even just talking about it now making me stutter a little bit because of how bad it
Wait,
was.
who punched a 6-year-old?
I guess Brooke's ex-husband. It was a blended family, so it was his kid. But I guess that's how he disciplines them. He be closed fist punching them in the kidney so it don't leave no mark. And in the kidney, out of all places, you can kill a kid. You can kill a kid punching them in the kidney. One
Oh,
clean
right,
shot in the kidney,
right.
and I couldn't believe people were upset with me for being upset. I'm like, what? What kind of backwards world am I living in right now? Y'all are mad at me because this lady sits around and lets a 6-year-old get punched up on and beat up on. And so I'm going in, and then all of a sudden, I guess Ken decided he wanted to put on his cape. And he came flying in and started yelling at me for yelling at her or whatever. And that's when he started threatening my kids. Like, cause if I'm sitting here telling her, it's wrong for him to be beating on kids, of course he's gonna take that and start threatening my kids. Well, I'll do this to your
Mhm.
kids and I'll do that to your kids and start and hey, nobody could tell me that I can't take that threat serious. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
Because in reality, a lot of people don't think of the kids and they really don't care. To
Hmm.
them, it's just something to talk about on YouTube. So
Exactly.
I feel where you coming from.
Yeah, yeah. And what's sad is and people keep telling me, but Ken don't care, Ken don't care. Guess what? I don't care if Ken doesn't care. I still got to do the things that I need to do because
Right.
I am between you and I and the 12 people that are listening. I am in the process of getting an injunction put on him. You know what I mean? And so that is happening. I am talking to my lawyer. I've done it once before, and so I am talking to my lawyer. We're getting everything together, and my whole intention is to serve this man. Now, if there's enough there, I'm doing it. If not, then I'm just gonna keep a file on him. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
so there's that. But that's my purpose. That's my intention. So if there's enough there, he is getting served. And for all the people that keep saying, Ken don't care, Ken don't care. This is just YouTube, whoop de whoop de whoop. It's gonna be different when it's real life. Like
Because
it's
a
going
couple
to
of
be
people,
real life.
the reason why they say he don't care because a couple of people took these methods and it ain't changed Ken. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's just they do stuff like this, and you see a lot of people get snatched in and out of court off YouTube. So
Yeah. Yeah. And like I'm going to the courts, but I'm not taking him to court. I just want to protect, you know what I mean? Just in case we
you want
cross
to document
paths.
it, so if
Yeah,
something do
yep,
happen,
a paper trail. I'll need a paper trail. Yep.
right?
Because they kept telling me, well, he's too broke. He ain't gonna ever be able to go out there. He ain't gonna be able to do this. I don't care what y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all tell me. I don't care. He could go through a super bad divorce, give up on life, think about me one day, and just be like, fuck it. Like you just never know what people go through. You never know who these people truly are on this application. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You can't just because you
Okay.
think. Yeah, just because you think somebody's a pussy, a bitch, whatever, whatever, you never know what can make them truly snap. So
Absolutely.
so that's what's been going on between. That's pretty much my world though. That's another fishing line in the water that I got that I'm like dealing with right now is my lawyer going over all the stuff because I didn't just send her what his threats towards me. I sent her the damn petition they got on his ass. Did you know they have a petition on Ken?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? So I sent that over. People on Instagram sending me all kinds of clips. I was sending that shit over. God, dog. This dude's a menace, man. He is a menace. God damn. Damn. So I don't know. This might not be the first time he's ever got served paperwork, but hey, at least I have a paper trail, like you said. At least I have a paper trail. So,
Right.
and even if my lawyer says it's not enough to serve him, at least I got something started. You know what I mean? And at least it's in a file system or whatever, just in
Right.
case something dumb does happen. She can, say, hey, yeah, he was trying to get an injunction on this dude, and you know, I don't know, man. There's some, and no, I'm not even gonna say that. Let me shut up. I was actually advised not to talk too much about it.
You better listen.
Yeah, I need to listen. I need to listen. Oh, Bree is here. What's up, Bree? Bree, I was enjoying the vibe between you and Hoodie, man. You and Hoodie got a connection seriously on this YouTube. But I mean, that's kind of easy because Hoodie is good at he's a good host, co-host, whatever it is you need him to do. So I had a gut feeling that was gonna be easy. You know what I mean? So did you know that Room Shaker, Bree and Hoodie, they doing shows together now.
Congratulations.
Well, she just cussed me out. What what the hell did I do? Can you hit this link at least? Or can you not hit any of my links? This isn't the same page. This isn't the morning routine. This isn't any of that. Because she's protested my link as well, Room Shaker.
Why? I see what's the name said you gotta pay him to hit your link.
Yeah, you saw that. I'm not paying that Negro to hit my link. What is he talking about? He should have paid. Envy should have paid him. You know what I mean? Envy took all his. So you know how we doing the redirects, right? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody gonna hold this against you.
Binary.
Why you cussing me out?
Something just fell in my spirit, and I don't think you're gonna like it.
Oh Lord Jesus.
So, you got a choice to make.
What?
Yeah, and it's about your morning link.
Okay.
So you have two choices. One, you could work out that situation with Shakim. Like, I'm not gonna click your link until you work the situation out with Shakim,
What the hell?
or you can remove me from the list.
Why did it get that gangster? I don't have any issues with Shakim. That's not on me. That's an MBK thing.
It is on you because you're allowing it to happen.
What? Come on, Bree. That's not fair.
It's very fair.
So you're
This is
saying I have to drop NBK pretty much.
no, mm-mm.
NBK does not want to be on the same panel
But
with
he
him when
goes
we're
on
doing our
panels
show.
with him.
I know,
He
but when we're
goes.
doing our show, he doesn't want that.
That's not fair
But that's on him. Like, how you gonna put that on me? That's what I don't get.
because it's your show and you're allowing it. I just feel like you
God.
should make them sit down as men and have a real conversation.
You giving
So
me too much power. I don't got that much power.
you
I
have
can't
you
make
have
them. I
all the
can't
power.
make. No, I can't make them do shit.
You have all the power.
Nah, if I
And
do
if
that,
if it go
I
left, then he'll be to blame.
hell yeah, I'd be to blame.
And so what? He be to blame for everything else. So
Damn.
the thing is, Room Shaker, this is how I feel because the fact that now Room Shaker, here's the thing. He's trying to say that MBK don't want him on the link, da da da. But he gonna invite him, Shakim, like he gotta sneak and be friends with Shakim behind the scenes. So now he wants to bring him on this link. He want him to come click this link. And that's why I cussed you out, because I'm like, that's some fucked up ass shit. Like, You only want to
Yeah.
be friends with him under certain circumstances. Like, no, if you can't be
No,
friends with him
I
everywhere,
just wanna honor my word and be a troll of integrity. You know what I'm saying?
nah.
I wanna honor my word. Look, I the only reason we're doing that morning routine is because MBK put stipulations on me. If I didn't meet those
But
requirements,
why?
we
But
wouldn't have
why
the
would you
show
allow some? Why would you allow a grown man to put? This ain't even MBK. It ain't even about MBK. But why would you allow anybody to put stipulations on you?
because I wanted that show to happen.
So
And
then,
it's a successful show, I think,
yeah,
in terms
yeah,
of
yeah,
what I
yeah. So, but my thing is, okay. So I just feel like it's a slippery slope, and I just feel like anybody could get removed. So
Okay, let me say this. I'm gonna say it's not a slippery slope, but I'm gonna call bullshit on Cold part because
Damn.
hopefully at the rate no, because the way she just explained it, the way I processed it and took it is you're playing in his face. Because if I'm not good enough for your other channel because your co-host said no, I'm not gonna be good enough for none of your goddamn channels.
Okay, now just for clarification, MBK is not the co-host of that show. He is a host. We are hosts together. Our co-host is Ghetto Intellect. So
no, no, no,
that
no.
show is
He's a
ran by us.
co-host because okay, well, you gonna be splitting the YouTube revenue with him, or you gonna be having the whole
He
YouTube
gets
revenue?
paid through Cash Apps and he gets paid mighty
Okay,
well.
so the AdSense go to you, so therefore it's your channel. Ain't no motherfucking. He's the co-host. Period.
He's not the co-host. He actually speaks more than me.
And that's the problem.
Why
So
is that
That's
the
the
basically,
problem?
problem.
no, Cole, what you're not getting is he's on your network. This network don't
Okay,
belong
I
to him. At
do
any due
understand
time,
that.
you
I
can
do
kick him.
understand
So you are his boss.
that. I'm
Period.
not his boss. Oh my
Period.
god.
Room circle.
Why y'all
Period.
trying God damn it. That's just not real.
It's the
That is
truth.
real.
At any moment he could leave as well and destroy the show if he wanted to. He has plenty of power. Yeah, I
No,
guess the
because
only
at
thing
the
I
end,
have up
no,
over
no,
him
no,
is
that's
it's
not
on my
true.
platform. Go ahead.
That's not true because if you felt like he was going to sabotage your platform, you can kick him and deny him access.
Yeah, and it'll hurt my show. It would. Look, MBK is a huge part of the show. Like
Well,
he's a
maybe you
huge
shouldn't
part
be
of the
relying on somebody to be a huge part of your shit.
show. Damn. What? I like it. That's the homie.
No, I listen. This is not even about MBK.
I know it's about Shakim, but it has to be about
It's
MBK if
not
it's
even
about
about no.
Shakim.
It's about the control aspect of it, and like I don't know. But that back to my thing.
Okay.
So I'm still on that. That's where I'm at.
You did a phenomenal job handling your business and staying away from the link until Friday. I'm already struggling without you hitting the panel because when you hit
Monday
the
now.
panel, oh
Monday.
yeah, that's right. Damn it, Monday. I'm
Hmm.
already struggling because when you hit the panel, you get shit going, you get shit started, you bring fire ass commentary. So
Hmm.
that element is missing from the show. So I'm
Hmm.
already suffering that way. And then for you to put un this ungodly demand on me, this shit is crazy.
It's simple. If my thing is, if MBK can give you something so egregious, so can I.
It's not egregious because I
It
think the benefits and look and check this out. The big channel, it's not even on the big channel. That
it
shit's
doesn't
coming
matter.
back in July. He's allowed to hit the links over there.
The damage is done.
Unless we move the show over there, then
The
that's
damage is done.
I don't know why you're going to
And
bat.
then it's
Bree,
like
so
you're
I know
playing it, and then it's like you're playing in his face. Like I don't know why he would be upset. Like I don't understand it. Like no, you're playing in that man's face.
That's just not
So
true. I'm not playing in
um,
Shotgun's face.
so that those are my stipulations. You could either take me off the list,
Hmm.
or I'm not clicking the link until y'all fix this shit with Shakim.
That's crazy to me. That's insane to me. Really.
Room Shaker, what you think about it?
I think that if Sarkim is going to allow them to play in his face, that's on Sarkim. But it's up to you how you feel about it because I take that point too. Because I would cuss Cole the hell out and tell him kiss my ass and keep it moving.
Oh, he
Because
has
like
several times. Oh, he has several times.
right, I wouldn't play like that.
Damn. And besides, what if Shakim don't even want to come back? What if he don't even want to, what if he doesn't even want to be a part of the show?
he said, so this is the conversation we had today. He asked me, what do I think about you asking him to click his link? And I said, I'm gonna tell you what I told you before. Like, you go where you're valued. Like, if you feel like somebody's not valuing you, why would you fuck with it? Because I wouldn't. I wouldn't fuck with it. I said, but if he did work it out with you, would you go back to the show? He said, yeah, if y'all pay him, because y'all over there trying to chastise, like trying to rub in his face that y'all get cash apps and shit. And then I also felt like last night you went and you tried to steal his show. Like, you tried to steal his sunshine.
That's
Even
crazy.
even though
Where do
you was
these
trying to
narratives come from?
even though you was trying to defend him, like that shit had nothing to do with you. You could have stayed in the chat, but you had to go over there and be a part of the storyline. You had to insert yourself into the storyline, and I feel
It
like
was an
that's fucked
open
up.
panel.
I
I
feel
can't
like it's
click a
fucked
link
up.
now.
I feel like it's fucked up if you want to be
This
a part of
is
his moment, but
crazy.
yet and still, y'all had a whole show about him today, and he couldn't even click the fucking link. That's fucked up.
That is kind of fucked up, and that's on MBK. And MBK will own up to that. See, you're putting. I think you're pressuring the wrong person right now.
No, no, I'm pressuring the owner of the show, the channel. I'm pressuring you, and it's gonna stay on you. So, like I said, those are my terms and my conditions.
Damn, man. Move you down on the list, right? I don't have to take you off because
No,
that's just unfair.
OFF.
Nah,
Well,
because it wouldn't be true to who I am as a person.
so being ran by your co-host is be true to who you are as a person,
Oh my god,
or is
this
it
ain't
because I'm
fair.
a woman? Is it because I'm a
What? Don't
woman
even
I can't give?
start this bullshit.
Is it because I'm a woman I can't give you these type of conditions?
No,
What is
Bree,
it?
I think it's more of that he's saying that really, from what I'm getting from his answer, that Sir Kim is sacrificial, and he don't mind
Y'all
sacrificing
ain't
you either.
shit. Y'all ain't
That's
shit.
exactly what he
Y'all ain't
said. That's
shit.
exactly what he's saying.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. This is supposed to be chilling, vibing, watch hours. Y'all
I'm
And
really,
chilling and vibing, but I'm just giving you my observation and the way I
y'all,
comprehended and took it.
y'all
mm-hmm.
ain't shit, man. I swear to God.
Yep.
Look, okay. For the record, I've never not liked Shakim since I've entered into the B sector. All
Okay.
right, I've never not liked him. And also for the record, Bree is putting this ungodly stipulation on me, and she knows that she deserves to be on that list. How I feel about the B sector detectives list, and she's gonna be on that list, so she already knows. And so she's trying to force my hand to do something that is out of my control. It's unfair.
No, it's very fair because the same thing I just placed on you is what you're doing to Shakim. It's the same thing.
What? I don't know how it's the same thing. You've never once threatened to expose my family. I've never once threatened to dox the shit out of you. I've never ran a campaign trying to expose your
Yeah,
family.
but MBK said that he would literally send people to bust this nigga in his mouth. So I don't understand.
That was after though.
It doesn't matter.
That matters. If you're threatening to expose all this stuff and to put him on blast the way that Shaq can put him on blast, you know, he can respond how he wants to respond. Remember, that was a response. And look,
No, he just said that last week, and Shakim ain't even did shit this week.
I know, but I'm saying it was a response to it's still up with MBK. It's still up. So
Well,
anything
then if it's
Shakim,
still up, why are you going where he's at? Like, Shakim would be somewhere and he would get on the panel where he's at. That's what I don't understand. If I
probably to
don't fuck
troll him.
with
He's
you,
probably trolling the shit out of him. Like,
so
look
then,
at
but
us
my
on this.
thing is, let me ask Room Shaker because you being full of shit.
Okay.
Room Shaker, if let's say
Yes.
me and you doing a show, right? And let's say, and I know you don't fuck with Queen 88, right? And on our show, you like, well, Queen 88 can't be on our shit. Like, she can't come over here. Like, she can't click this link. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then Queen 88 on the Hair channel, and you go click that link. Shouldn't I feel some type of way because you place the stipulations on who could click my link? Like, she can't
But
click
I'm
my
going
link.
where this person is, right?
Exactly. That's like, no, if you going where they at, and you clicking the
But
link
that's
where they
still
at.
bullshit, right? Because I'm
Period.
following them around, but I'm telling you, you can't socialize with them. So what the fuck am I socializing with them for? I don't like you.
Mm. I see what you guys are saying, but I think that's a method to MBK's madness.
Well, but are you going to allow it? Because then, therefore, that makes you look crazy because you putting up with it.
Well, I mean, you know me, I'm a sucker for YouTube. and if shit's
Okay.
going and if shit's
Well,
going right,
and also what you're telling me is that you value MBK more than me.
oh my god.
So my
what the
offer is still the same.
what the hell? Because I won't. Okay, look, I can't take you off the list, and I can't bring Shakim back without MBK wanting him to come back. So it's
Then
like
guess
you're
what?
damn right, hoodie. That's some nervous
Okay,
ass
well,
laughter.
I want you to do this. Do you have a way or a format of communicating with MBK? Tell MBK I want to do a health sector sit down.
Okay, yeah, we could do that. Let me hit him up real quick. He's probably listening. Shit, I'm surprised his ass ain't hit the link. That's crazy. Hold on. That's good, Room Shaker. Capitalize off of moments like this. Get it, girl. Let me see.
Well, there's no capitulation because I can care either way, but I want to see what's actually the issue. Because
Mhm.
the thing of a sit down is to get it all off your chest and then see
Right.
where it sit once the smoke cleared and you actually don't voice everything you was holding in. And
Yeah.
then
And one thing
go
about
ahead.
Room Shaker is like she really thinks outside of the box. So I value that about her.
Okay. So hold on, I'm hitting him up right now. That is true. Now, Room Shaker, can you do me a huge favor? If you get him to agree to sit down and really talk to Shakim, can you send that traffic my way?
First of all, I have no problem with that, but no, 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 don't put me in there. You will not play with me in that way.
What? What? What am I doing?
No, I'm gonna talk to him.
Uh huh.
I'm going to listen to what he has to say, and I'm going to determine from his sit down and after he get through voicing his objective, do I still think there is any room or a need for him to sit down with Sir Kim? And if I decide why he's talking to me and I ask him once he get it off his chest how he feel, do he still feel the same way? I will determine whether or not I will allow Sir Kim to hit my platform.
Damn it! See, you taking all the thunder, but
No,
that's
because I'm not
okay.
gonna ambush him. Because then when people do that to me, I go all the way left. Because I be like, okay, now you fucked up because you asserted yourself. So now it ain't no resolution to this. That's just piling on shit to the fire.
True, true, true. I hear you. No, you could take all the thunder. I don't mind.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
my
mind.
thing is, why wouldn't she? You ain't trying to be stand on your 10 toes and do it. So why would
Damn,
she
Bray.
go in and smooth it out and then direct it to you? No, you can do it your fucking self. You could tell MBK,
I do have
hey,
to. I have to tell you something, Bray. Before you finish your thought, I have to tell you something.
what?
Out of all the content creators in the B sector, you know you're my favorite content creator, but I feel like I'm starting to get abused. There's abuse
Wait,
happening. You're
how?
abusing me right now.
But I think you just tried to pull a trump card on me. No, this is what I'm trying to say. Binary. I cut you a lot of slack. I
You
really do.
do. You do.
But in this thing, and it's really been nagging at me, is I feel like it's fucked up. And this is why. Because I fuck with a lot of people like this and
Hmm.
they fall out with each other, we fall out. But none of them could ever hold a stipulation to say that they can't be on my panel. The panel, they can't click the link. Like I just feel like that's insane. And even the whole like, oh, well, we could do it every other day. Like, okay, well, he could do Monday, Tuesday, Friday. He
Hmm.
said no. He don't even want to do that. I just feel like that's way too much control. Like, I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable. And I just
Right.
feel like why would you allow anyone? I'm saying me, shit, any fucking body to be able to tell you who can come on your platform at any fucking time.
Right.
That Pizarro has the thing with men, cool.
Hmm.
But she could either wait, or they can come down, or they can come and go. That's fine. But as far as never being able to click the link, that's fucking insane.
I
That's
mean,
insane.
I mean, there's risk and reward with everything, and I think the reward outweighs the risk. You know what I mean? And I'm busy. You know what I mean? MBK does a lot of beef sector watching,
Mm.
so he's needed. You know what I mean? And so that's just how I looked at it. If that was the
So I'm looking at it
stipulation,
from the wrong view. Got it.
no, no, you're looking at it from the right view because you have a good, kind heart. You know what I'm saying, Brie? Your heart is kind. You're a good person. So you're looking at it from the right view. I'm just looking at it more stone cold.
Mm.
You know what I mean? More like it's black and white with me. There's no real gray area. There's no emotions attached. There's no feelings. Because that is one thing that kind of got me was when he said, "Binary ain't got no soul. He don't think I got feelings." I was like, shit. Do I not have a soul? You know what I'm saying? So when he said that, yeah, that kind of got me a little bit. You know, I was like, oh damn. So that really bothered him emotionally. Like, there was that. So you actually have a soul. You have feelings.
Girl, the mystic. I don't have binary balls. MBK does. Like, let's be clear.
Dang, let me run. MBK got me by the nuts. That's messed up. That's messed up. It's not true though. But that's messed up. It's just a deal. It's just a
Mm.
deal. Sometimes you gotta, you just gotta. Sometimes you make deals that it's not gonna please people, but it's
But
for the betterment
but
of the
but
show, the
but you really
brand,
go to
all
sleep
that.
at night feeling like, that was good. That was a good decision.
I don't go to sleep thinking about this shit.
I mean,
But I thinking about it now, like right now, yeah, I think it was a good decision.
okay.
Look,
Um,
you guys blessed the shit out of me. Eight shows. That's all it took to get 4 point whatever watch hours. That's insane to me. If that's not a level of success, then I don't know what the hell it is.
no, I mean, I would agree. I think that, you know your YouTube channel is very successful. Um, Especially for like someone who had no relationship to the B sector.
Hmm.
I do think the you came in through the right people, I would say.
Mm,
As far as like networking with the right people.
yeah,
I mean, because you could have came through Jay Wilson, but I think you would have been bored if you would have went through the Jay Wilson way.
yeah. I'm looking at all the other avenues I could
No,
have
I'm just
came.
talking about like personality wise.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. And Jay Wilson got me yesterday, man, with this whole commentary stuff. He just sound like a hater to the
Hold on,
tenth
wait. Can I say something,
degree.
Hoodie?
Go ahead. Mhm.
Shakim has not given me any money. Shakim has not given me any money. Shakim might even cuss me out for being over here doing this. Um, it's just like I just was like, I don't know. I just don't. It's just I just don't like it, and that's just the way I feel. But I'm still serious. Like, I'm still serious. I don't know. I don't know how long this gonna go on, but I'm standing my motherfucking ground as of today.
I hear you, and that's crazy. So the goalpost just moved again. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? So what's
Take me
next?
off the list.
Damn.
I don't understand why I can't be off the list. I've been trying to get off the list since the day it was formulated. I got moved. It took me 7 years to move down to number two. Then the next day I was back at number one.
Yeah, nah, 30 minutes later. 30 minutes later. And
Like,
look,
I
it's
went
shit like
right back to
this.
number one.
It's shit like this that keeps you on the list. Like what you're doing to me right now. Like this is crazy.
So basically, I'm supposed to sit down and shut up. Got it.
No. Oh, here comes a narrative. Ah, shit. Here comes a narrative. Binary
You
wants black women to shut up.
you
Lord Jesus.
already let Mikey. a woman beater
Didn't
come
let
up.
him. Did not let him.
You
I
let
tried to
that.
use him. It didn't work, and I kicked him from the platform. I knew that that was going to be a narrative, but that's exactly what happened. I
You
tried
let
to
that.
get your ass. I tried to get your ass, your elliptical ass, on the panel. Isn't that what it's called? Elliptical. What's it called that you be on?
Yeah, look cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't coming up there to talk to him.
I tried to get you on that panel, and I would have dropped him right away as soon as you got up there. It didn't work, and so I let him go. I can admit when I fail at things. A lot of people can't.
So you don't feel like you failed in your relationship with Shakim?
No, because all the doors are still open. This is on Shakim. As
Except
soon
the
as
panel.
MBK, you ain't shit. As soon as MBK and Shakim work out their differences, nothing's gonna change. Like he'll see that it was never nothing different with me. Even with my communications with MBK behind the scenes or whatever, I'm never dogging Shakim or talking bad about Shakim. I'm always talking about how y'all need to hurry up and make this shit right. That's it.
But you have never facilitated the opportunity to do it. But now we're gonna have Room Shaker do it. And I'm
Facts.
excited for this. I'm excited for this, honestly.
Right. And Room Shaker can make that, make your ultimatum, a good one because she could actually bring the peace, which would be dope. You know what I
Well,
mean?
technically, it would be of no help of you.
Yeah, but
So,
still, they're still together. It met your demands. What are you talking about? God, see, you always moving the goalposts. That don't make no damn sense. God damn.
I'm just saying, like, I want to get
Room
off this
Shaker's
fucking.
helping me out. Room Shaker's doing me a solid if this works. So I
But why you
appreciate
just can't do it?
it's not up to me. This is on. I want MBK to feel the pressure from
Because bottom
outside
line is
sources.
he likes it. He likes it either way because if Sakim is still gonna allow him not to bar him from one platform and invite him on another one, he feel like, well shit, he got away with it. He's trolling.
Mm, 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 mm.
Damn. I don't think I'm trolling. Why you think I'm trolling? I'm not trolling.
You
Because
definitely like,
Sakim,
and then to try to be like his savior. Like yesterday, you want to get up there and try to go at Envy, and this morning you want to go at Envy, and really you and
No,
Envy the
I
same.
want to troll. No, I wanted to troll Envy because I could see through him, and Envy was full of shit. That's all. I
Oh,
wasn't trying to be nobody's
so
savior.
so who so hit who shit pile bigger, yours or Envy's?
Envy, clearly.
What?
I'm not malicious and mean. I'm just annoying. There's a difference.
Oh wow.
He straight up set them women up. Well, no, let me not finish that sentence. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Let me stop. 'Cause I'm gonna dig a hole for myself. So I gotta learn when to shut the hell up sometimes. But yeah, he's mean, and he used the hell out of Shakim, by the way. And I don't think there's
You
any
used
debate
Shakim
on
and
that.
discarded him.
No. Shakim started talking shit about MBK and his family. There's that element that you always leave out for whatever reason. That had nothing to do with me.
so did he respond to you yet?
Oh, let me check. Let me see. Typically he does. He might be busy. Nope. Mm-mm. He didn't respond yet, so I don't know. He must be busy. Yep.
Room Shaker, did you watch the concert last night?
I went by and left. I wasn't gonna sit through that.
Damn. So me and Hoodie found the breakout song.
What the hell is the
Oh, pick a
breakout
side.
song?
Pick a side, right?
No, fuck no, it's not Pick a Side. It's when he used the Cardi B song and did it over the Old Town Road mix. That shit
Oh.
go hard. He gotta put that on TikTok tonight.
Oh,
Tonight.
really? He did. Oh, I probably didn't catch that one.
Like when he gets to the hook, like when he gets to the chorus and that beat drop, this shit go hard. It do. It do.
All right, so Shakim got another concert coming up. So is that at the beginning of the show?
It's when he has on the white, the Keith Sweat outfit with the blazer and the pants. Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
The wait until it's hell. The drunk man with the vest on the lawn.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
All
Big
right.
Rig, the thing is, y'all got to get together. Like we waiting on y'all to get together because Big Rig is supposed to be working with Shakim behind the scenes. In a month from now, I'm gonna put together a Shakim show because last night it was not about Shakim.
Facts.
Because even you tried to make it about Ness. Like all of y'all was wrong. Everybody was wrong. Feeling like Shakim should have left his show because somebody mad. Like child fucking please. So no. After he gets with Big Rig and they're gonna do all original music together, they're gonna work on it behind the scenes. A month from now, we're gonna put together a production. It's gonna be a big thing.
Okay. That's what I wish that's what this was. Somebody really looking out for his best interest. You know what I mean? Because we don't got to question what your motives are or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, cause y'all
Bree,
did
are
him
you
wrong.
trolling?
No, I mean, some of Shock Him songs are shit, and I tell him like that. Pick a side. I would have left. Oh, I would have left. The whole like
I think
you
that's when I
having
walked out.
you you having us like that Jamaican shit. That's trash. It was only one good shit. No, actually, the I am the sun God Ra. I like that. That's
yeah,
pretty
that's a good
sweet.
song. That's one of my favorites. And I told
Yeah,
him that.
that's that.
Mhm.
That's one. And then and then when he did the enough over the
Old Town Road beat.
yeah over the old time road beat,
Hmm.
that was fire. Like even hoodie like that one.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. See, I mean, that's two songs. Let's go.
So now we just gotta get hoodie. I mean now we gotta get Big Rig. To, you missed a whole fucking lot today. Okay, you missed so. Binary, why you ain't
Hmm.
never tell me about the video of when the garage door fell on Shaquille?
Oh damn. Because I'm not putting him on blast. I don't put him. I like Shaquille. I'm not putting him on blast. You know what I'm saying?
So, Cellulite offered $1,000 to fight to have a boxing match with Shaquille.
Oh shit.
Shaquille was down for it at first, but then I think he thought about it and was like, "I'm good on that." Um, what else happened?
That's
Um,
crazy.
I think we're gonna have a rap battle between Conscious Energy and Shaquem.
Lord, Shaquille is keeping his name buzzing. I like that.
No, Hoodie came up with that. Um,
Okay,
so yeah.
that's nice. That's real
Mhm.
nice. Yeah. Any drama happen on your show?
Yeah. Cellulite,
Oh,
Raw,
uh,
and Shaquem got into it real bad.
oh shit.
Shaquem said he want to bottom off my panel for a month.
Damn.
I don't know how much money he offering, but
Yo, y'all hit Room Shaker's Cash App, please. At least give her a few dollars,
yes,
please.
please hit
Somebody,
her
please.
cash out.
Yeah,
Yes.
because she's been holding it down over here for over an hour and some change, and we just chilling over here. And I know if she wasn't over here, it wouldn't be as interesting. So,
If it was NBK, y'all would give some money, so y'all better give her some money too.
oh man, I got look the beef sector and my sector combining the two financially was genius because god damn man. Like I knew how generous my sector is, and I know how generous they could be, but damn, man, I had no idea how generous the B sector is. And I think the difference is now there are like one or two people from the B sector that be sending like those triple digit cash apps that are just mind blowing to me.
Hmm.
But then there are like 20 to 30 folks that'll send you like 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that shit adds up quick.
Yeah, I do.
You
Hmm.
know, and I was just like, God, dog, like what the and I know people aren't gonna believe this, but I did not come into this for the money solely. I did wanna, you know, monetize my channels and stuff like that. I did not know it was like this though. I did not know it was like this. This could, if you really wanted to put some time, some real time energy and effort into this, this is a part-time job. It could be.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
That's why, like doing Big Brother season, I typically slow down, but the YouTube algorithm for some reason like has been loving us lately. I don't know what the
Mm,
fuck it is.
mm,
Um, but that check with D Darrell, that was like my check without the D Darrell money was more than the check with it.
mm, mm,
And that's wild. Like I
mm-hmm.
don't know what room checker, is it the same for you? Like has it picked up on y'all end on your end?
As
I
far as
ain't
your
been
ad
going
spent money.
live. I went live yesterday, but I ain't been going live. I ain't going live for free. If they want me to go live, they're gonna have to pay me since they struck my channel for harassing and bullying.
Oh wow, that's
Oh,
fucked
that's right.
up.
That's right. Damn. Damn. And what's crazy is I can see how people can become like grifters and scammers and all that shit. Because like if I was
Yeah.
truly driven by the money, I would have already turned. You know what I mean? Like the devil horns and all kinds of shit would have already came out and I would have already turned. Especially I think it was either was it no it was no it was last week on like maybe a Thursday or something. I don't know what the hell happened, but god dog, like I almost fainted. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. And
Hmm.
like everything starts making sense. And I know you and Ness aren't the best, but I know when she does the thank you for the cash ass with that high pitch ass voice, you know what I mean? And then when you get super hyped when you get your shit, I see it now. And I know I'm not even getting a fraction of what y'all are getting.
Listen, my perfume shelf don't grow for no reason. But the thing is, I be happy like because I can do different things for different people in my life without saying
Mhm.
too much. And so the fact that like I could still live comfortable because I'm a single woman.
Right.
And there's literally I don't have to worry about when I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna make this meet that like no,
Right.
it's life is comfortable right now.
Right.
That's why like when Dragons was trying to say like, oh, I was hate like bitch, no, like I didn't even have to think twice about sending them $25 didn't mean shit. I just know as how in Florida, you in Miami Beach, I'ma just say how we said here, them crackers don't give a fuck about you. You ain't got no fucking ID. They will take your ass in, like, period. They
Yeah.
don't play like so that's why in the spirit in which I did it, I've never even gave a fuck about them $25. I breathe $25. That's
Right.
nothing. I make more than $25 an hour. Like, let's be for fucking real. Um, so with that being said, Dragons, like I don't like no. I could still say you full of shit. You full of shit, but that don't mean I didn't give you the $25 for your ID. You could have took them $25 and shoved it up your ass. That ain't
Mhm.
got shit to do with me. You the one without an ID. I got an ID. I got an ID, passport, and my birth certificate. I'm good over here.
Yeah. And that's sad when we can flex with a birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit.
The
we be
flex
over,
would be no, the flex would be the passport, baby, not the birth certificate.
I'm just saying, like, she don't got neither. Like, come on, girl, get your life. Get your life. Bertha's here. Bertha's here. Molly's here. All right. All right. We got people coming in. We just chilling over here. Bree put an ultimatum on my ass. Room Shaker's helping me out, but for whatever reason, the one time I actually need him to be on his Instagram, MBK is not on his Instagram. So
Child. I feel like my stipulation is beautiful.
yeah,
Don't feel
no.
bad because I got another one. Since I gotta talk to him, Bree, I am gonna allow him once he get to speaking his mind for you to come up there and get a better understanding of what the problem originally is. Because I'm gonna allow you to come up and get questions. And Hoodie, they say you a fat guy. We gonna do a mushbang live, cammed up, eating food and talking shit. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh damn, look at that. Hoodie, that would be fire, bro. That would be
Hoodie is
fire.
hilarious as fuck. Like,
Yeah, he is.
so
Yeah, he
wait a
is.
minute, Bree. Does that mean that? Okay, wait. Cause see, I think I'm stepping my foot into something. Cause does that mean I gotta unblock Sir Kim?
yes, yes, you
You got him
do.
blocked? Oh shit.
Yeah, I blocked him.
They fell out. I don't know why they fell out, but it was a bad fallout, and it was fast too. Cause she used to like Shakim.
Right? My bad, Stefan. If I didn't shout you out, big dog. What's up, bro? Nah, I be
I
seeing
really
our
wish
people.
me
I
and
be seeing
Stefan
our
could have
people.
a conversation over here. I wish you would click the link.
Yeah, I mean it's pinned. Look, I got about an hour and 5 minutes left, and then I gotta go. So it's pinned, brother. Click that link. All we doing is building up watch hours for me. I appreciate this. This could be the third channel. Can you speak on that real quick? Because you're deeper into YouTube than I am. Okay, so I can monetize my backup channel, and thank you very much, Bree. I know you're a huge part of that success, and
Oh,
everybody knows I
with
can monetize my big
with
one.
the
And now,
direction that I told you to do, with the direction I told you,
what direction, girl? Refresh my memory.
what I told you had to do, like you can't do it with your name because it's all combined.
Oh yeah, that's what room. Yeah, so let's clear that up because that's exactly what Room Shaker just told me as well. Now, if I wanted to, because I can't go out and keep grabbing people and changing names. I only have one wife. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to do 3 channels, you know. So if I'm
Oh,
super
okay, yeah, your wife
careful,
can have a channel. That is true.
yeah. So if I'm super careful, can't I link? I can't link all 3 channels and get paid that way.
No, mm-mm. So once if you're gonna do it like through your wife, right? Like your
Hmm.
wife is going, it's going to be on her name. No, you will never want to link it back to that other channel because
Oh
if
no, not
you
if I no. What if I do all 3 channels, not with my wife, because I haven't monetized it yet. So
no,
and I'm
since
not
that
gonna
other
do it until
channel
July.
was monetized, I wouldn't
Hmm.
play with it. I wouldn't move it. I wouldn't move that on July 9th when you can monetize that channel again.
Hmm.
I wouldn't move it over there.
Right, just keep that as mine. What if I want to keep all 3 of them as mine? What's the
Then don't
risk that I run
monetize
into
to
that?
July 9th unless you want to do the LLC.
Oh, right. Okay. So there is no issue with me using the same AdSense number for all 3 channels just until July, because I was gonna wait until July 9th because I knew better. You know what I mean? Like if I try to
No,
apply
what
now,
I'm
I'm
telling
screwed.
you is if you're going to do the LLC with this channel or whatever other channel,
Hmm.
never move it back to that other channel. That other channel needs to stay separated.
I see what you're saying.
Yes, because
So
if you
one
try
of
to
these
connect,
channels could be LLC. Okay.
correct. And
Okay.
then the
Then
other,
could be
yeah,
my wife. And then
correct,
the last one could just be what it was.
correct.
Oh.
Don't combine them. Or like wife. Let's just say wife. Yeah, your wife could be like if you monetize now and you use the first channel, like the second channel and this channel, right? Those can
Hmm.
be under your wife, and then that main channel could just stay under you.
Wow. Okay.
Cause you never want to cut. Cause if you're gonna monetize before, don't link it back because YouTube will snatch that shit.
Mm.
That's why they told you in that letter, do not monetize. Like, do not even
They
try to
did
go
warn
play.
me. Hmm.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even play with them because Tracy had did that shit and they snatched it. And she had to go figure out another way to do it.
Damn.
So
I'm
yeah.
listening. So, and I'm not going to do nothing until July 9th, anyways. And it's not even July 9th because July 9th, that's when
Whatever
it
day it
opens up
was,
for me to apply. You know what I mean? So I still got to wait,
but
right?
they
Because,
don't take them long to monetize you. How long
oh,
it
okay.
take? It's been a while since I had this since I applied.
I know because you're just a soldier. You've been doing this shit forever. You
They
know.
No, it's
normally
just
monetize it within the same day or 2 days to the
24 to
most.
48 hours. Yeah, it's not fast. It's
Hmm.
not
Oh,
long.
okay. All right. And you know,
But
I
he's
still
talking
didn't get
about
my first check.
memberships. He love his memberships,
Oh,
child.
that's facts. That's facts. Yeah, that's all. You know, that's the prize. My eye is on the prize, and it's about the
Yeah.
memberships. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Like the super chat stuff, that's cool and all, but I did see what they were gonna take. You know what I mean? I did see what I mean. I was gonna get because of the D Rail bump that I got. I was gonna get a shit ton of money. Now, can I
They
still get
still
that money,
didn't
or is
give you
it
the
going?
pen
Well,
yet?
I didn't. I didn't do what you told me to do yet. I'm just waiting
Cause
until
you're
July 9th.
why would you do that? Are you okay?
Is my money gone, or can
I
I
mean,
still
you just
get it?
gonna let it sit there?
Okay, as long as it can sit there, that's like a savings. As long as it can sit there,
And they
they're
say
not.
you broke.
I know, right? And man, they doxed me and said that I make only $50,000 a year. I'm gonna roll with that. You
Okay, but
know,
let's just say, do you know how many people wish they made $50,000 a
that's what
year?
I was about to say. That's what I was about. I swear to you, we think alike. We think alike. I swear to you, that's what I was about to say. And besides, that's not chump change to a lot of people, anyways. You know what I mean? That's not bad. So you're absolutely right, Bree. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. So man, That's just not true, though.
Yeah.
It's not true. Seriously, if because everybody, well, no, no, let me stop. I gotta learn to not overspeak, to not
Yeah, because you
overspeak.
was just
But just know, $50,000 a year. That's hard to take care of a family, like a family of four.
what isn't it a family of six?
Well, yeah, I'm thinking about just my kids, but you're right. I know what
Yeah.
you're saying. I know what you're
Yeah.
saying. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Give me a minute.
But
Oh,
that
he's
doesn't
coming
even
up.
make
Oh,
sense
wow, he's
because
gonna
you
come up.
said at 19 you was making so much fucking money. So do you make more money, like less money than what you made at 19?
Mm, no, but when I was 19, the markets were all different. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, that's
saying?
true. That's true.
Yeah, the economy was just, But at 19, I did not need to have that type of money. That was
Oh,
like
okay.
that was a curse, man. That was a curse, and I
Okay,
found
now let
myself.
me address your audience because you say they pay NBK. My cash app ain't ring yet. See, that's what I be meaning about
This is
these people.
this
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
different
You
this is a
gotta,
different
but
audience.
you
This is a
also
different
have to
audience.
no, but you also have to understand like dick value. Like dicks get money around here. It just is what it
I
is. Like
know.
if you have a penis, you gonna get paid. It just
Not
is what it is.
not dick value. Is that what I'm rolling on right now?
Pretty much.
That's crazy.
But it's the thirsty ones that pay the women too, so I guess ain't none of them in the chat.
Yeah, no, they probably sleep right now.
And
Where's the
remember,
real at? I haven't
remember,
seen him lately.
where's the real at?
I don't know where Darrell at.
He needs to make a comeback. Somebody went on Envy's channel trolling like they were Darrell. They were like,
Do you want to
they
know
were
what
using his
happened to
voice
me
and everything.
today, y'all? And
Yeah.
y'all need to be careful of this.
Okay.
Um, Somebody clicked my back chat and they was jacking off.
What?
Like,
Lord.
like dick, like just dick in the camera, and it was really them. Like,
That's
not a
crazy.
porno.
Oh my God. That's nasty.
But they
I was
do that
screaming.
all the time. I got so many dick pictures I be sending out to people. These people
Mhm.
be sending dick pics with cash apps and every damn thing else.
That's
Don't nobody
insane.
be sending me they dick. Don't send. I would scream. I don't want to wake up and just see a dick in my phone. I'm
Oh, because I
doing
was
that.
gonna send you the videos and shit,
No,
girl.
don't. I don't want to see nobody
she was
dick.
about to she's about to Instagram you some videos.
No,
Did I
I'm
say what's up
cool.
to Intrinsic? I hope I did. What's up, girl? What's up?
Patrons,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But dang, that ultimatum breed, that was crazy. Oh my
it still
god.
stands.
So what's your thoughts about them trying to put that colorist label on me? I just don't understand it.
Um. So okay, let's go back to the Lady Nika voice thing.
Right.
I could see how it was offensive, but I didn't feel like that was the spirit in which you were saying it.
And
I
that's
was
so
saying
true.
it at like when I heard it because I was in the chat. I heard it as like you know how people like I was tired, but I didn't think that you was picking on Lady Nika. I think you was just in that moment. I think you was just saying like I'm tired, like ooh, like I've been working, I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired, like it's been
Yep.
a long road. But I could see how people could be offended by it.
Yeah.
And then I also just have to go with my own experiences. The thing is, I think people, people think that I'm special, and it's like, no, I don't feel like I'm special. Like I know Binary would run the bus over me if he could. It's just he would just need a big ass bus. But the one time that I was like where I was offended and we had a conversation about it, it never happened again.
Mm.
So I don't see it. I don't see you uh
Being
making
colorist or anything like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
making racial remarks towards people, but I see people make racial remarks towards you.
All the
But
time with the Asian slurs. You're
yeah,
right.
all the time with your wife and all of that. But
Mhm.
this is what I will say though. I do say that you will, but I can even give you like sympathy or empathy towards that because you will forego your blackness to run a narrative. If you feel like it supports whatever you want to do, you will do that. Um, i.e., baby mama Brina. Um, and I do feel like in certain instances, you give passes to support, whatever you have, like whatever motion you need, like whatever you're trying to do, you will
Hmm.
give passes for it. So,
I hear you on
i.e.,
that.
NBK.
I hear you on that. And this is one thing MBK found out the hard way is, I do put trolling above everything. You know what I mean? And that's because that's who I am. I am a troll. Like
I'm gonna
if
stop
I
you right there, binary. It's
okay,
not
go
about
ahead.
trolling. It's about
Okay.
the bottom line. Um,
What's the
the
bottom
thing
line?
is, um, how can I say this? No, I'm just saying. You have a vested interest in MBK, so you're gonna do a clean up job because you have a vested interest,
No,
and
that's facts.
you're gonna step in front of it because you need to protect your vested interest. Shakim at one point in time. See, the thing is, MBK and Shakim switched. In both situations, you are the good guy. In both of these situations, the thing is, MBK is more valuable than Shakim. We're just gonna lay it on the line. MBK is more valuable than Shakim in this arena because he's been around, he studies it, and he has a better talk game. He's more polished, but Shakim and MBK are literally they fill the same void.
Mm.
Um, so at the end of the day, um, yeah, that's just how I feel about that.
No, and I can't even argue that. You know what I mean? It does make me look like an asshole. It really does. But I can't argue the truth. As far as what I'm saying, as far as what we're doing with that morning routine show, of course NBK is a lot more valuable than Shah Kim would be if I had to choose between the two. Now,
Yeah.
guess what?
hmm
That is a reality. I had to choose between the two,
But
and
at the
I
same
chose the most
time,
valuable. Go
though,
ahead. Mhm,
at the same time with the beef sector, this is just something like how it's never gonna bode well when there's a situation
mhm.
like with some of the shit that has happened with MBK, and he's
Right.
not fully called to the carpet, and you try to like manipulate the audience to feel differently.
Mm,
That's where it comes into like, oh, you're a colorist because you
I
can
see
say,
that.
oh, that's not cool, but if you don't really like have a hard stand against it, it's not trolling. You can't use trolling. No,
Right. No,
it's
you're
like,
right. You're right.
yeah.
Let me use this. My true opinion. So I'm not trolling. I was just using my true opinion and trying to stand on that. So let's have a genuine conversation about the Lady Nika NBK thing because I think you had a lot to do with this, even though, and I know that you had a lot to do, but you're about to put on that pretty girl face and bat your eyes and say you didn't, who, me, whatever, even though you had a lot to do with this, right? Because when you went up there and you pretty much exposed, I guess is the word, MBK and what he said to Lady Nika and how you did it. It made it seem as if that's something he said recently, and that's something that really needs to be addressed.
First of all, he said it March something. That was recently. Y'all
Well, I
was
mean,
over
you
here.
made it seem like it was as if
No, no, no,
like
no,
him and
no.
him and grown folk or him and Grandpa Joe wasn't like they were. Oh yeah, oh damn, yeah, Room Shaker, yeah, yeah, peace. Thank you again for coming up. Yeah, I really do appreciate that, homegirl. Seriously. Yeah, so they weren't cool. And you gotta well,
It
yeah, you
doesn't
said it
matter.
was in March, but they
It
weren't
wasn't
cool.
March. It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
No. See, the thing about it is, he could say, "Oh, Lady Nika is an ugly woman. Who gives a fuck? Like, who cares that you think that someone's ugly?" Like, he said that but he said that I was a fat, ugly bitch, and I said, "I'll give you fat, but ugly is a stretch." Like, that's nothing offensive. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right,
But
yeah.
what he said, no matter when you said it, it was some offensive ass shit. Bottom
Mhm.
line, to refer to any black woman as that, that's fucked up. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. That was fucked up. No matter when you said it, I don't give a fuck if you said it last year. You didn't know me. It doesn't matter if you
Right.
knew me or not. The fact that you didn't know me makes it more egregious, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, and who knows if he even believes that. Now, a lot of people are gonna
No,
say,
he
"Hey,
believes
look."
it because
Yeah,
he
that's
said
what I was
it.
gonna say. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of people are gonna say, "Look, this is when he thought nobody was watching, so that's why he said it." You know what I mean? But
He
damn.
doubled down on it on your platform though.
Oh, by saying, this is when they weren't cool or whatever.
No, when he after she cussed him out. Then he came back that next day, and he was just like, yeah, I could take it further." Da 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 da. He said some other shit like he basically doubled down on, yeah, that's how he feel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, Stefan is here.
Oh,
So let
hey,
me go ahead and
Stephen.
bring him up.
Hmm.
What's up, big dog?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you guys hear me?
You
It's
are a
kind of
little
low.
low, but let me see if I can turn you up.
Let me switch my hold on, let me switch my microphone.
All right. I'm gonna turn him up anyways. Oh damn, he's
All
already
right,
up.
is this
What the
better?
hell? Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yep.
Okay. All right. I was on the wrong microphone.
Sure. Let me move
What's
you. Let
up?
me move you up. I think you and Bree need to have a conversation.
Oh, so you're done with the
Uh-oh.
you're done having the real conversation we was having.
I'm
Oh.
running. I'm running.
I feel like I've been sent to the principal's office. I
All I
know.
would just say is just to wrap that up. I
Hmm.
just feel like people would give you more respect if that's what you're looking for, is if y'all had real conversations about subjects instead of like
Mhm.
covering it up.
I think we do have real Well, and
Okay.
this is a real conversation. This is a real conversation that we're having.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
We're not
seeing.
talking about between me and you. I'm talking about between you and your co-host.
Okay. We have pretty nice conversations behind the scenes. As far as.
Okay, well you have fun with that.
All
Hey
right, you
Stefan,
ready?
how are
Here we
you?
go.
What's up, Bree? What's up?
I'm I'm doing well.
Um,
So
I don't have no issue with you, Bree. If that's what this is about. Like, I can't believe that they got conflated to you thinking I
yeah,
have an
they
issue with
said so.
you.
There was like I got several comments about that. They was like, yeah, like Stefan, like could when Stefan comes back over here, could you have a conversation with him about why he was shading you at Nest? And then I was like, okay. And then I went live and several people brought it up. And I was like, damn, what
Hmm.
the fuck happened? So apparently I guess you was just like, oh, I bet it was fried chicken under that salad. Like,
N- Okay, see now that's where people have added something into something that didn't happen. Let me tell you exactly what happened. Because it doesn't sound like you actually watched it yourself, and I actually can go back and find the actual clip too. But what happened is I was being messy, grant you, but I did say I just wanted to know with that lunch that Shakim brought for Bree, like what was that second box underneath the salad? That's the question I posed, like the messy question I posed. But the fried chicken and stuff, I didn't say any of that. That was other people that
oh well,
were
I
on the
could tell
panel
you
and
what
in the
it
chat that said,
was. It was
but yeah.
grilled. It was grilled chicken and mashed potatoes.
Let me tell you something, Brie. The whole making fun of someone about their weight and whatnot and like what they eat, that's not particularly funny. Like the fried chicken thing. Like I'm not gonna engage. That I think that's like not very creative at all. So
Hmm.
that's the part that I will admit that I was being messy when I posed the question. But that other shit, no, I wasn't a part of that. But but no, I don't have anything. I don't have anything against you though at all. No, nothing whatsoever. But
Yeah, that's what
I was curious. I was curious because I did see a couple of shady comments, so I did bring it up. So, but the other stuff, no, I wasn't a part of that.
yeah, I
But
mean,
they
I'm
act
not.
like I just really went gutter with you, like low blows with you. I was
Well,
not.
Lady
No,
Dimples come up here and tell me. But the thing is, like asking if I had fried chicken under that salad.
no,
No,
I didn't
I
ask
don't. I
if
wouldn't
you
even
had
be
fried
offended.
chicken. I
But what
said
I'm
what
telling
I was
you,
wondering what was underneath that other, what was underneath the salad. That's what I had asked.
yeah,
I
and
didn't say is it
what I'm
fried
saying is,
chicken underneath that salad.
I don't even feel like that's offensive because if I want to eat fried chicken, I'll eat fried chicken. But no, it was,
But what I'm
um,
saying is people are adding something to something I didn't say.
okay, okay.
I asked I was wondering what was underneath that salad. Like it seemed like you were covering it up. So I was being messy in that instance, yes, when I said that. But that fried chicken shit, I didn't say that. So if people deem that as me being
So
shady,
what?
I
What
just
were you
thought that
saying?
was just
Were
light banter.
you were saying
That's all.
there's
That's how I
candy
viewed it.
underneath the salad? What were you like?
Not
What are you
candy.
getting at?
No, I was saying I was curious as what was underneath the salad. That's
No,
what I
I'm
was saying.
asking like,
Like,
why
why
do you
didn't
think
she
she'd
shop?
be hiding food?
Um, just the whole scenario was just it was just funny to me. So that's why I asked it. I'm not saying she's hiding food, but that's just the question was like I said, it was just silly banter. That's all it was. I think you're being a little too analytical with it. There's not much to it.
Okay, I'm not trying to be because you said, I wonder what's underneath that salad. It sounds like you're implying that she's hiding food and she's trying to lie to people on YouTube.
No, it could be. It's just genuine curiosity. I was wondering what was underneath the salad. It's just
It
simple
couldn't
as
just be
that.
a salad.
Another salad?
No, it was two boxes, so it was a side salad. Because okay, so if you want to know where I ordered from, do you know damn, what's the name of that place? Oh, I can't
Ruth
even think.
Chris's?
No, not Ruth Chris. It's a chain restaurant. They have like hundreds of like things, not the
Is it
Cheesecake
fast
Factory.
food?
No,
Oh,
it
I love
starts with a
Cheesecake
B.
Factory.
It starts with a B. Uh
Bennigan's?
no, it has like a big ass menu. Um anyway, they got like this secret kitchen called Slow Roast.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have like grilled chicken breasts that you can
Yeah.
get. And they have ribs and shit, but I always get like the grilled chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
And they got like this root beer glaze that you could get on the side. And so I had got that, a side salad, and some mashed potatoes. That's what I got.
I got you. But
Yeah.
Now
I
you
was just
F with Bree though. Bree's your homegirl, right?
I have no problem with brie at all. No,
Right. That's
whatsoever.
what I
No.
thought. So
So
you
if I was
saying she
gonna do
has
brie,
Snickers bars and Three Musketeers underneath the salad?
if
You know what I'm
if I
saying?
genuinely did not like brie, she would know about it.
Right.
She would
So
definitely
she doesn't have to take
it
that
would
any
be
type of
known.
way.
Like my level, my degree from 1 to 10 of I mean there's messy and then there's petty levels, but that
Fact.
is on the Richter scale of what I'm capable of is like a 1.
Yeah, right.
Like
That's a one. That's a one.
that's not
Probably
anything.
Benihana's. You're right. It's probably Benihana's compared to
No,
what?
it's not. I'm
Oh,
finna
okay.
look
You
it up.
said
One
no. You
second.
said no.
One second.
Okay. So you don't care that he
What are
was
they
saying
talking
you
about?
had unhealthy things underneath the salad, right, Bree? That doesn't bother you.
I didn't say that though.
No.
I
Why
didn't
would
say
I?
it was health. I posed the question. I didn't say she had unhealthy things. I posed the question.
You were
That's it.
implying though, because it wouldn't make no sense to not imply that.
You're
Now,
implying that. I didn't imply anything. I never mentioned all these other things.
were
That's
you
you in your
chuckling?
mind.
Were you chuckling when you said it?
No, I don't think so. I was after this. I was after they brought it up. Yes, because I did think it was funny. Yes.
Hmm.
So if you think
So
that's
how
shady,
am I
then
implying? How am
let it
I
be
implying
shady.
Um,
if
can
you're
y'all hear me?
laughing at it? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. It's
So what
BJ's
was a is a
YouTube.
what was a
Oh,
so
BJ's is
it's a
bomb.
problem that I was laughing at what other people were saying on the
No, it's a
panel
problem that you were laughing
because
at
I
what
did
we
make
said.
it clear. I did make it clear and distinct that I have no problem with Brie. I did say that in that
That's true.
when they were saying that. I
No,
said,
that's true.
by the way, I have no problem at all with Brie.
Is
I
that
said
to
I made that
soften the
very
blow
clear when that was
of you
going
being?
on.
Is that to soften the blow of being disrespectful?
No, because I saw how what direction it was going in, and I wanted to set that I wanted to make that clear because
I'm
I
just
knew
because I
how
Okay,
haven't
how
people
did
heard
you
would
you
know,
say it.
Molly?
try to
Yes, it was
take that
BJ's. But
back and
Molly,
run with it
this
and
happened at
spin it
your
and turn it
homegirl
into
house
something
because you got
else.
Oh, go
Molly. This
ahead, Bree.
happened at your homegirl house. You know the girl who you got a membership at, but you ain't got a membership at mine. That homegirl, they was mad that Shakim bought me lunch. So just a bunch of jealous bitches.
Well,
So
homegirl. Oh, wait, what did you just say? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Ness is Molly homegirl.
She's saying
Oh,
that
oh,
when you
okay, got you.
disrespected her about her food, she's saying that happened on Nessa's platform.
Bonnie, I know what you're doing, so okay.
Well, you didn't
But
disrespect her.
if you think that if you want to create that and make take that as it, then I mean that's in your mind. That's your opinion. I
Right,
personally don't view that as being disrespectful. I think that's
right.
being like just entertaining banter based on what goes on in these
Well, who
YouTube
brought up the
streets. I think that's like
conversation? Was it a
Right, yeah, yeah.
conversation already
Who brung it
having, or
up?
did you introduce it?
no, they were talking about Brie something, and I did bring up the lunch thing because I was curious as to it. So.
And
I
remember,
really don't even.
it was on Ness's
It was on
platform,
Ness's panel,
it,
yeah.
so
So
it would have
I,
been, you know how it would, how it would have been received.
hmm, well, it is what it is.
I'm just saying, and I know you don't got issues with Bree, but you sure did throw her under a little bus.
Well, if that's how you are going to label it as, then I'll take that.
Okay, I could be
I
wrong.
mean,
Maybe you were
I'm
just
not afraid of being viewed as being shady towards Bree. If that's how you want to view it, then that's how
no,
you view it.
I
In
could
my
be
head,
wrong.
I'm not thinking it's shady.
You're right. You're
Based
right.
on
You're just
different
placating.
various different levels like of things that I could have said and
True.
could do. I have no issue with Brie at all, and I would have made it a lot more clear, and it would have been a lot more. Um, she would have known exactly what was being said because if they have to add things to it, like saying that I said the fried chicken comment,
Right.
then there's really
Then
not
they
much
made it
there.
worse. So what could have been
But
worse than what you said? Just give us an
but at
example.
the end of the day, like I've not my interaction with Brie directly. I have not like been like any type of disrespectful to Brie, right?
Let me ask you a
So
question. Let me ask you a question. What are your thoughts about Nessa's top lip?
what are you talking about? What do you
Her
mean?
top lip. What's your thoughts
What about
about
her
it?
top lip? I
I'm
don't
just
know about her
asking.
top lip. I've never, she doesn't, I haven't seen her cam up, so I don't know what happened.
I don't
What
know.
should I know?
I'm just trying to get your
Let
thoughts on
me
it.
know. Fill me in, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, let's just say her top lip isn't the same as her bottom lip. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't have any thoughts on it. I like Ness. If she has something going, if whatever you just said about her lips, that's Ness. I personally like her, so it
Okay,
is what it is. I take all of
now
her
listen
for
to
where
this.
she is.
You took the time. You took the time to actually consider Ness's feelings.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason on Ness's platform, you
Mm-hmm.
couldn't take the time to consider Bree's feelings. And you wanted to make a joke about what she's eating.
Hmm.
Why is that?
I'll take that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I was participating in the panel.
But you didn't participate in this one.
What are you talking about?
I just
What do you mean?
asked you to talk about something that made you a little bit
No, you're
uncomfortable.
trying to lead me down a path of something that I'm not going down.
Exactly. And that's what happened on the other platform.
No,
And for
but
whatever reason, you
that was
decided
a
to
lot more
participate.
lighthearted. This is like
No,
I
mm-mm,
know that I know
mm-mm,
the objective in what you're
mm-mm.
trying to do, and it's just
Nope.
not going to happen.
Nope.
No,
I'm
wait,
not
wait, wait,
falling for
wait,
it,
wait,
binary.
wait, 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 wait.
I'm
One
not
second.
falling for it.
Wait, wait,
It
wait.
wasn't
No,
falling for
no,
it.
no, no.
You
Wait,
fell.
binary. 1 second.
Hmm.
That was not lighthearted. They was having a malicious conversation, and you wanted to tap in, and you was shady. I don't find it
Yep.
offensive, but don't try to say that that was lighthearted. It wasn't lighthearted.
Right.
In the B sector, that was
If
enough.
you,
That hold on, wait, Chef Stefan. This is
sorry,
what
go
I'm trying
ahead.
to say.
Let me
I've
mute.
been very nice to you. I
You
don't throw
have.
shade at you. I don't participate in malicious conversations towards you. I could have, but I
I agree.
didn't. I don't even. There's nothing. I've never had a bad interaction towards you, so it will never be nothing for me to shade you. Nothing.
Facts.
Now, here's the thing. I can see why you participated in the conversation because you would have wanted to throw shade at Shakim because you and Shakim got beef. Now, did you throw me a slight? Absolutely. In the beef sector, that's enough for me to cuss you the fuck out. But I won't because to me, it's nothing offensive.
I got
I'm
you.
not offended by it. But please don't say that that was lighthearted because it wasn't.
Mm. Yeah. And for everybody that stood up and was ready to walk
From
out, hey, I'm glad that y'all have allegiances and I'm glad that y'all stick up for the people y'all believe in. But there was a method to my madness. There was a method to my madness. And hopefully everybody's seen what I just did here. It's obvious that Stefan has a slight bias. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And I mean, all of us do. Everybody knows that I'm a Bree rider. I'm a Bree supporter. I like Bree. Everybody knows that. But now it's clear that Stefan will do stuff on Ness's panel against Bree that he wouldn't do if the tables were turned.
So
That's all
give
I
me
was getting
another
at.
example of this, because like you, okay, so you're using one example. Okay, what
No,
is
that's all
another
I needed.
example of
No,
me
that's all I needed.
shading Brie?
No, that's all I needed. No, I'm only wanting to highlight this. That's all I needed.
Well, just Highlighted for what? I'm not your scapegoat, binary. So whatever you're
Scapegoat? What are you
trying to
talking
do,
about?
no, I'm
Scapegoat?
not your scapegoat. No,
For
you're not
what?
going to shock him me. Okay,
Not
so I'm not playing. I'm not
yo.
playing that game. You're
Scapegoat
not
for
going to try to
what? I
trick me
wasn't
into be
escaping
to try
anything.
to
I didn't
make
need to.
yourself look better and try to uphold yourself over me to try to deflect off of your own bullshit you've got going
No,
on.
all I wanted to
That's
do
not
was
going to
prove a
happen.
point. I just wanted to prove a point, and I proved it. That's all I wanted to do.
You prove a point with what you have going on personally, what you have going on, because there's a lot of things about you that you need to that needs to come out of the closet. Now,
Like
I'm not
what?
talking about sexuality. I'm talking about discussing the shit that you don't discuss,
Like
like the
what?
whole Shaquem thing and shading him and not telling him that he was fired from the show, like
He
shit
was
like
never
that.
fired. And we have discussed that. Haven't we discussed that at nauseum, Bree?
So I want to highlight. So
I
let me
just, yeah,
highlight
I
that.
just laid an ultimatum out on the table
Yeah, he
today.
just laid an
So
ultimatum out today. Like this has been on the discuss. I'm like sick of the discussion at this
I'm
point.
just
Go
saying
ahead.
an example, but you do similar things that you don't like to discuss, and then when people ask you about it, you play the little games, and then you go back to saying that you're trolling. So, I mean, I can
What?
throw it right back at you. But let me put you aside for the second and talk to Bree.
Okay.
Bree, if you felt that that was malicious, like my comment that I said when I posed the question, that particular statement, and also me trying to make it clear, a clear statement that I have no issue with you, and you felt that that was malicious, what part I played in it, then I apologize. But that was not my intent, was for, if I knew that that hurt you, I would have never said it. I would have
no,
never participated in it.
well,
So if your feelings are hurt, I apologize because that's not
I think it's
my
the
intent is
principle
never to
over
hurt
feelings. I
somebody.
don't think her feelings are
Okay?
hurt. It's just the principle that you would do that. There's something, you know what I mean?
You're
I think
trying to
it's more
drag
than
this
that.
out and to make it into something big
No, I don't think her feelings are hurt.
that's
Her
not.
feelings don't get hurt like
Are you
that.
kiss well, can you
It's the
stop speaking for
principle.
her? Because
Oh,
are
okay,
you
okay. Let me
our
mute. My
hired
bad. My bad.
representative?
Well, sometimes she's mine, but
Because
let me go ahead and.
you're trying to muddle things and throw things
Okay,
in.
my bad. My bad. I'll
And
mute. I'll mute. My bad, brother. Damn.
I'm not having a cause I asked her the question, or I was speaking to her. I said, as if that was, you felt like what I said was malicious, I sincerely apologize. I did not. I thought that I really did think in my mind that that was lighthearted, what part I said. And if you didn't feel that way, I apologize. But that other stuff, I will say that was kind of it was kind of rough in terms of what they were going about saying
but
the
I
fried
guess
chicken and stuff. I
okay.
put that. That's why I said the statement. Brie, that's why I said what I said when I said. By the way,
Here's
I
my
just want to
question,
let you know I have
Stefan.
no issue with Brie.
I believe that. Thank you for the
But if
apology. But
you
this is the
think that, then that's fine.
no, I
That's
don't. But
fine.
Stephanie, you won't let me interject real quick. Thank you for the apology. I don't have an issue with you. That's why I said I wanted to talk it out. But you haven't been to my channel. I haven't seen you, so there was never a chance for us to have a conversation. But the one thing that I
Hmm.
have to know, because I really want to understand the intent. So was y'all
Okay.
on the panel and someone
Yeah.
brung up the conversation, or did you introduce the conversation to the panel?
I really don't remember. I don't. It was about Shakim. Was the conversation,
I understand it,
and
but so they were talking about Shakim, and did you bring up the fact that he bought me lunch, or were they discussing the fact that he bought me lunch?
I really don't remember. It could be. I don't know. I can't really.
Cause
I
see,
don't
here's the
remember
thing.
that.
Because see, this
I'm
is
not. I'm
this
not
is
gonna lie. I can't say that I
okay.
did
But
or
let
I
me just
didn't.
say
I
this.
really don't
Let me just
remember.
say this. Cause see, then that would be the level of maliciousness, right? Cause see, if they was
Yeah.
talking about Shakim, and then you brung up the fact that he bought me lunch, and that means you're introducing a topic for them to drag me. So that means that would be something very malicious. That not very malicious, but that would be some malicious
Yeah.
shit because you're introducing a topic to for them to fuck with me. But if they was
I
already talking
understand.
about it and then you added it, then it's like you just was being messy. Either
I'm
way,
gonna
it's
have
not a
to go back and rewatch that. As I really
either
don't
way,
remember
either
what
way, let me just say
if
this.
that's
Either
what
way, for
happened. So
me, as of today, the situation is dead. We talked about it. We're good. It's not something that I'm going to carry with me into tomorrow. We're good. You don't even have to go back and do that. I'm just saying, I have respected you. I'm going to continue to respect you. I don't have an issue with you. I'm not going to be someplace and someone's dogging you out, and then I'm going to throw a jab
Well, that
in. That's
happens
not
all
a
over the place, though, Bree, and I
no.
accept
You didn't
that
let me
people are going
finish.
to be
You didn't let me finish what I
okay.
said. I said I'm not gonna be someplace and somebody's kicking your back in and I join in. That's what I
I
said.
get you. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shakim said Stephen brought it up. Oh wow. Oh, okay.
I take what he says with a grain of salt, but I don't.
Big Rig
I'll be honest. I
says
don't
he think that
remember
he's right.
that. Who?
Big Rig said they think. Big Rig say. Oh, everybody in the chat says Stephen brought it up. Ness didn't know until he mentioned it.
Okay,
Wow.
I brought it up out of nowhere. Okay, well, if I did, then I didn't. I don't remember, but okay.
Mm.
Well, maybe I did. So I'm sorry for being a fucked up person. I'm so sorry.
Well, that didn't sound like a sincere apology, but I'll still accept it.
Damn.
Because I know what's going on. So it's all deflection, and
Going on with
I'm used
who?
to this.
Going
And
on with
how
I'm
am
used
I
who?
to it. So
deflecting?
so
I
go
didn't
ahead and
even
put it
ask you
on
to
me.
come up here.
I'm good.
Bree asked you to come up here. She wanted to clear it up. I'm not deflecting from nothing.
Well,
Going
one thing
on.
I will say though is Bree that you have made your alliance and your bias very known with Shakim. So I will say that
Mm.
Uh
you
oh.
engaging with him in terms of whatever business relationship y'all have. I do not like Shakim at this moment. I have an issue with Shakim.
So then,
So
therefore, you have an
that is
issue with
probably
me.
why I have some sort of bias and I am drawn more towards Ness.
So
So I
Ness
will
fucks
admit
with
to that.
Shakim too.
Damn.
Ness fucks with
Huh?
Shakim too, though.
Well, not really.
Yes,
Not to
she
that
does.
degree.
Yes,
Not
she
like
does.
that.
She was
Not
just
like
his
that.
she was just his judge and his co-host. I wasn't. What are you talking about?
Well,
Damn.
I disagree. I view it differently. But
So then, Stefan, why did you lie?
why did I lie about what? What did I lie about?
You just said you don't have the issue with me, and then you
I
admitted
don't
that you
have an
do.
issue.
You
I'm
just
saying
clearly laid
you
out
just
you have an
said
issue. But let me mute. My bad.
no. Hold on. So let's take a step back. So I said if that's where it's coming from, then that's what it is. I'm saying what might be possibly there. I'm not saying I have an issue with her because of that. I had an issue with Shakim, and she's been closely linked with Shakim lately. So if you got drawn into that based on that, I apologize, but that really wasn't. I didn't think that you thought that that was that bad, but I will never mention your name again, Brie, in
Stefan,
any
no,
type
that's
of
not.
joking way or entertaining
Can I
way.
can
I will remove myself from that situation.
am
So
I
you
allowed
got
to
it.
speak? Am I allowed to speak too? So, Stefan, this is what I'm trying to say. Why would you judge me about Shakim and not judge me based upon how I treat you? Cause see, the thing is, Shakim can't come like Shakim may say something about you, and I be like, oh, okay, and I just go about my business, or I even
Hmm.
defend you to Shakim. I even told Shakim like, I'm the one who kept telling Shakim he need to pay you your fucking money, like that never fucking changed. So I mean, I don't know. I could just go by like I just don't never understand.
Just go with your gut instinct, Brie. If you feel that was malicious in doing that, I can accept that, okay? I personally don't feel like I have an issue with you, but I will say that um, if there was any type of bias, it would be for that reason, just because of Shakim. It wasn't purpose. It wasn't purposely done. So I'm just saying that. It's not something that I had planned out. It was just something that just was just on the top of my head. So I wasn't thinking that closely about it. So now after the fact, people can analyze it and like break it down into so many different layers. But it wasn't all that jam packed in my head. I don't really think of you in in a negative way. But
Well, I
from this
appreciate it.
moment, though, I do understand where you're coming from, and I will definitely refrain from doing things like that. So I apologize. I really do, because you haven't done anything malicious to me. But I will admit that I am a messy person. I am very messy, and
We all are.
And if it's entertaining and I think it's funny, then I'm gonna laugh. And it is what it is.
Yeah, you
People don't
should.
have to like
Yes.
it.
Yeah, you
Nobody, I'm not going
absolutely
to be
should.
everybody's best friend on here. I'm not going to make every right way to please everybody, but I am
I
who I
agree.
am and I did what I did and it is what it is. And all I can say is I apologize if you took it that way and other people took it that way. But that really wasn't my intent. So I
No, listen,
apologize.
it's not. Listen,
So,
it's not that big of a
but
deal.
people are
Lady
trying
Dimples
to
is here. I'm gonna bring
drum it
her up.
up like binary, drum it
No,
up and make it
stop.
a bigger
No, she
thing
asked you to
than
come
what
up
it
here.
is. Binary
She
and
asked
Chuck
you to
Kim
come
are
up
trying.
here.
No, you guys like added things in and are trying to like cheerlead to a desired result,
I
and I
didn't
see
add
it.
anything.
Yeah,
Well,
and
well,
the
I
way
proved the
your
point.
perspective
Okay.
on it was biased.
No,
Your
it wasn't.
perspective on it alone was
I'm
biased.
gonna say this, and I'm gonna let Lady Dimples take over. I proved a point. That's all. And this is how you like solidified my
Well,
point.
prove a point. If you need to trash me to
I
try to
didn't
deflect
trash
off
you.
what you got going on, then go ahead.
There's nothing
I
I
don't
got
give
going
a
on.
fuck what anybody thinks on me here. I
Okay,
don't.
this
Most
is
people
what.
don't like me anyways, but I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
No, that's facts. You're gonna do
So
what you want to
if
do. I
people
know
don't
that
like
for a
it, they
fact.
don't have to fucking
But
like
here's
it.
the
I'm not
thing,
on
though.
here to make any friends.
Here's the confirmation, though.
But what I will
You
say is
told
that
Bree
I
this.
do acknowledge that Bree has not done anything disrespectful to me. She is a huge content creator in this space, so her name comes up quite
literally and
often. I'm a
Right.
figuratively.
peon here. I'm a peon here. My name
But
doesn't
you
come up
did
very
say
often.
this though. No, your
But
name comes up a lot. You did say this. You said
no, no,
this
it
is
doesn't.
why I prefer Ness over Bree. You did say that, and that's all we wanted to come out. You have a preference, and that's it. You said this is why I prefer Ness over Bree, and you brought in
I
some
don't remember
Shakim
saying
stuff.
that.
You did. You said this is why I have a slight. You said something to the effects of I slightly like Ness more than you because of the Shakim
I
factor.
did not say it. I did not say those words. But okay.
I can red ball.
Um,
You did.
no, I did not say those words. No,
Okay,
I
maybe
said
not
they're.
exactly, but you did say this is why I have a more affection, or this is why I prefer Ness. You said something to the point where Ness is
Well,
greater than Bree.
in that moment, in that moment, yeah. But at that time, that Ness and Shakim, I believe they were on the outs. I don't know. People come back together and break up here so quickly. I can't follow along or keep up. So
Yeah,
I
you
really
can because
don't
you're a
know
part
what's
of
going
it.
on.
You just talk shit about Bree for no reason, and now you guys are cool
Talk
again.
shit. Okay,
You're
all right.
keeping up.
Talk shit. All right.
You're a part
Well,
of it.
I'll keep talking shit to whatever. Okay.
Well,
You people don't have to
not
like it.
bad shit. It wasn't
So
bad shit. It was light. It
if
was
that is
light.
enough for somebody to completely like toss me, then go ahead. But I'm gonna continue to be me. So
But when
it
did I
is what
say
it is.
that? I wait,
That's
Stefan. Oh, you can't take binary's words and make them mine. I literally said 10 minutes
He
ago.
just did that, and you sat in silence
No,
while
I
he did
took
that.
your
So
No,
words.
no,
I
no,
took
no, no,
your words,
no.
yes,
Stefan.
yeah. Well, that means you sat in silence. So that
Because
means you
every
acknowledge
time
what he
I'm
was
trying to
saying.
talk,
So.
you because every time I try to talk, you talk over me, so I shut up. I literally said 10 minutes ago we're good. Like I literally said we're good. I don't have no issue. I'm
But
going to
you don't see what other people are doing, trying to magnify and try to make this into a larger thing than what it actually is. I personally, in my head, did not see it to be this huge ordeal. Like I killed your favorite dog or something. Give
I
me
Damn.
don't
a
like dogs.
break. The
But
levels of messiness and pettiness that goes on here, that ain't shit. The shit I've seen that goes on here. So I mean, like I said, I still do stand by apologizing. So I really didn't mean it to be like all that. But damn, I guess I didn't see it. So that was oversight on my part. My bad.
yeah,
At
but
least
you don't.
you're
But
saying that. That's good.
yeah, you don't have to keep apologizing because when you apologized the first time, we were good. I
But
told you
you
that.
still stick my nose and stick in my nose into it. What and or
Well, that's
binary
me.
does
I'm
at
bringing
least.
it up.
Then
You're
what am
right.
I? What then? I'm going to apologize again if he continues to rub my nose in it. So it is what
So then,
what am I supposed to do?
I think. But listen, take that up with binary because I told you we're good. I'm good. Whatever you and binary talk about, that's between you and binary. I'm good. I don't have no
Me
issue
and
with you.
Binary don't even talk.
Oh,
Binary
okay.
will
He
only speak
cool.
to
What you
people
talking
who
about?
will benefit him in the beef sector.
That's so
Binary don't
messed
fuck with
up.
me like that.
What?
He won't even acknowledge me if I enter his chat. So, because I can't be used as a tool or instrument to help him
That's
or
messed
aid him
up.
in the beef sector. So he will not acknowledge me.
Yes, I
So,
do.
I mean, this is the longest conversation me and Binary have ever had in a long time. But it's because it's beneficial to him, and he's able to use this as a moment, um, for to do whatever purpose he has. And I see exactly what he did, and that's fine, Binary. I know who you are. So it's nothing. I've seen you for years operate. So this is just another
I'm not
example.
using you, and I'm not against you, brother. Come on now, stop.
You were egging things on, cheerleading on, and trying to direct things
I'm
into
just getting to the bottom
a
of it.
certain instance. But mind you, if it was reversed, you know, you'd be saying a lot of different shit on the sideline. But I see you. So I mean, it's
Oh,
no
you
problem.
saying
I mean,
that?
I accept you for who you are,
Hold on,
Binary.
wait,
I don't
Stephen.
have an
What you
issue with
saying is
Binary either.
Stephen.
I have no
Stephen, what
issue
you
with Binary either, though.
Stephen.
Binary is who he is. So
Stephen.
yes.
Stephen. What you're saying is that if Binary was in your shoes, he would have said worse about me. That's what you're saying.
That's
Well,
not
he
true.
has. Remember that when what was that
Listen.
moment when you said that what would you say that was really fucked up, Binary? You did several things to Brie about when you were implying something about her weight. Who was that you were speaking to? I can't think of
I
who
have
it
no
is right
idea
now,
what you're
though. It'll
talking
come
about.
to me in a moment.
Refresh my
Oh, yeah,
memory,
you did.
brother.
You're like, oh, you saying that about Brie? Like, why would you say that about Brie? That's fucked up. You put
Oh
that
yeah, Bree
on.
put that back in my face too. I can't remember exactly
I
what the
can't remember
conversation
who it
was.
was,
Oh,
but
it
there
was
was a moment there.
when Lemon was saying
Yeah, it
something,
was lemon. Yeah, yeah.
and
You
I
checked
was
me on
just
that too.
like, no, and then I had to check him, and that's a part of why
Yo,
I
you
don't
were
go on.
saying about the many people, and you were saying
Yeah, she checked me on
you
that.
were
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
exactly. And
associate
that's
her
why.
being many people
And
with
Stephanie, and guess
Brianna
what
as if,
happened?
and you were making a weight
And
I'm
reference
still
Stephanie,
there,
I'm
guess what
still
and you
feeling
happened?
did
I'm
that
still
yourself.
feeling the
So,
I'm still
And
feeling the
Stephanie,
effects of
guess
that.
what
but
happened?
then you want to reverse the
He
roles, and then you want
but
to deflect
Stephen,
off of your
He's not
shit. That's another
listening. He's
Stephen,
example,
not listening,
deflecting
Bree.
off of
He's
your
not
own
listening.
shit
He's
Stephen,
that
not
you do.
listening, Bree. He's not listening.
Stephen. And guess what happened? He didn't get to just apologize and it was cool. You apologize, we're cool. No, I don't click his link. I'm boycotting his link. And now ain't no telling when I'm gonna click his link again.
For
So
the morning show.
he fucked up
Who are
with
you
me.
talking about?
Me. For the morning
Binary.
show. For the morning show,
Binary.
she does not click my link. And
Exactly.
it's
Okay.
been pretty bad. It's been pretty bad. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yes, he tried me. Yes, he did. You are so right. He tried me and he didn't get to apologize and it was cool. No, I'm not clicking your link because you was on some fuck shit. There you go.
Well, see, I missed that. I didn't even know that was going on between y'all. It's hard for me to catch Binary because that's the time I go into work. So,
Mm,
I didn't even know that was going on. So,
yeah. Yeah, yeah. She's sticking up to that. I
but
mean,
let me
she's
say
holding on to
this:
that
I
shit.
have no issue. I don't really have an issue with Binary. This is YouTube at the end of the day. So, I mean, Binary, who is who he is, and I'm not gonna hate him for it. I mean, he is good at doing certain things on here for entertainment value. And I understand that a lot of things are done on here for entertainment purposes only. And other people, they're not able to distinguish that, but
Yeah, that's
that's on
facts.
them.
That's facts. Lady Dimples, you are here. What's going on?
I am here. I am queer, and I
Lord
am
Jesus.
ready to go.
Lord Jesus. Thank you for being patient too. I like that. You let the stories, draw out a little bit and boom, here we are. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, chat. I saw my
Hey,
Shakimi in there. Hey,
Dimples.
Boo. Hey,
Hey.
Bree. Shakim cooks. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Um, but I just wanted to say with Stefan, you can run, but you can't hide. These
Oh
are those
shit.
messy attributes and things that are attached to being a homosexual that you just can't run away from. And from a
Damn.
very early child, those were things that were called out and I had to like purge and things from being messy and malicious. And those are just one of the other attributes. So whatever therapy you might be going through, you might want to work those things out because you definitely still have those attributes. You are messy. I mean, a level of 1 through 10. You did bring it up into an area where Brie is not that well received. And you did definitely bring it up, and it was some slight shade. But what's more concerning to me is if you're saying on your level, like of the things that you're capable of, is a level one. God damn, Brie, can you imagine how more nefarious this man can get? This messy punk can get. Oh my
Oh
God, I'm
no,
a little
Stefan could get
scared.
messy. Stefan
Oh
could get
yeah.
messy.
Well, we already know that how he came out here trying to paint this narrative that my boo I owed him all this money. It was like $70, $80. We kept asking him for receipts. He's like, I don't need the receipts, and he kept prolonging.
First off, that's a
Then
lie, and you're biased with
then
Shakim. Lady
finally,
Dimples, I
hello. Now
never
I
have
said on mute with
disrespected
him.
you.
How
I've
about
never
me? How about
disrespected
yes, you
you
did.
at all,
Cole, can you put him in the
misgendered
back
you
and
or
put him on mute?
anything. But
This
you
is
want
not
to
that.
go ahead and do that with for Shakim. Go ahead.
Let's have some
Cause yeah, have some
etiquette
decorum.
or decorum. Yeah, thank you for that
Yeah,
word.
but while you're disrespecting me and
Because I
saying
was on
lies,
there. No,
okay,
I
but
sat
go
here
ahead. All right,
quietly.
I'll listen to
So
you.
I'm going
I'll
to ask
listen
for the
to you, but
same
you're
thing.
lying.
But
Thank
Lady
you.
You are
Dimples,
biased towards
just so you
Shakim.
know, Lady Dimples, I am not at work, so you can't be demanding me to do
Oh,
stuff. You know, I'm chilling
okay.
over here, so this is
I
just
got you,
chilling.
sweetie. I
Okay,
got you,
okay,
sweetie.
go
I
ahead.
got you. So because I just saw how you operate on your other panel, but I know we on
Right?
another panel,
Yep.
and I know
Nine times out of
you know,
10, Binary is playing the game. That's why
I
he can't
can't
do it.
keep up. I mean, I'm with the shit, but I just was saying since I had said so quietly, I could complete my thought. But that's
Right.
all I
You would
wanted.
think
But
he
then
would allow
again,
that, but
but then again, Binary, I can't with you because you almost like a bipolar bitch yourself. You got all these
oh
goddamn
shit!
channels, all
What?
these different rules. I just can't keep up with it, and I just want to see my star. Star, hey boo. But side note, do we have to watch that goddamn video of her walking down that hallway one more goddamn time, please?
It's only for the thirsty dudes that
Ah,
come up
and
wanting to
Bree,
know about
did you
Star.
see
That's
how
it.
Ghetto reacted? Ghetto got
Right.
so fucking excited. He done outed
He fell in
himself.
love. I've never seen
Oh
love at
my
first sight.
God.
She
It
needs a
It
was
new
was
thirst
love
trap
so,
at
video.
first
it
I'm gonna
was
sight.
text her.
so
I'm gonna text her and let her know
crazy.
she needs a new thirst trap
It
video.
was insane. Like, if you go back and look at his eyes, oh my God.
Yes,
Yeah,
like
they
he was
bulged
like,
out of his
"Oh
head.
my
Yeah.
god!"
And then,
Like
and then you
I
had
was
old
so happy
horny.
to see that. Like that was beautiful. That was a beautiful moment.
No, because I'm gonna get I could get on him. But then you had old horny MBK tell him, no, oh, she look good. Ain't no way she's 60. How old is she really? Or how old is she really? I said, this old horny man, he need to stop. Was you through. But anyway, Stefan, you absolutely have misgendered me, and was being smart to me. Just like even with QI, you came up there being shady to her, and she had to tell you, no, you're gonna speak to me. Because at the end of the day, we are all family. You know what I mean? And we
Mm.
need to be each other's
I've never
allies
misgendered
more than
you. No,
others. Yes,
that's
you
not.
have.
That's
And you
incorrect.
even
No, I
said
haven't.
to me
I have
that you
not.
don't fool with my kind. Yes, you
Oh
I
absolutely
did
damn!
say
have.
that.
See, you
Yes,
don't
I did say that.
see,
Yeah.
and that's worse than anything. But that's the self-hatred
Yep.
within
And
you.
that's when
And
you attack me first
one
for
day you will
Shakim.
love
You attack
yourself.
me first for Shakim, and you know I don't like Shakim. So
We
you
need to be
made your
each other's
choice. You made your
allies.
choice to make
We
me
need
an
to be each
enemy.
other's
So
allies
that's how it
above
is.
everything.
You made a
Because
choice to make
life is hard.
make
No,
me an
it's not.
enemy for
No, it's not.
Shakim.
Because that's not
You made
me.
it clear
I
that
go where I
I
go,
am your
and I
enemy
move the way I move.
for Shakim.
If that's how you want to operate, but I don't operate like that.
No,
I deal
you
with everybody
did
on an
because you
individual
were cool.
level.
You were completely cool with
No,
me
sweetie.
until you
No,
decided
sweetie.
to pick sides
No,
and you
sweetie.
wanted to fuck Shakim.
That's
And then
not
all of a
me.
sudden,
That's not me.
you don't want to
I deal with
have you're
everyone
not
on an
cool with me at all.
individual
But I never
basis.
gave you any type of heat like you had
You're a
given me. You
goddamn
gave it to me
lie.
first. You
But you
I
gave
do
came
it to
have
out
a
me
here
first.
question.
Yeah, you
lying.
did.
I do have
You
a
did
question for
because
you,
you look
Lady
like
Dimple.
you are thirst
Let me
trapping for
complete my
Shakim.
thought.
You
Okay,
If
want to
complete your
fuck
thought,
him.
and I have a question for
You
you.
base your alliance on who you want to fuck.
no, no, sweetie.
Dimples, Dimples. Do you want to
Just like
fuck
Bree,
Shaquille?
just
That's
like
my
with
question.
Bray, the narrative is I would fuck you before Shakim. Let's be serious. I just
Oh, okay.
like Shakim
Lord
as a
Jesus, just
person.
tell the truth. Do you want? Do you want? Okay, so what do you think would happen if you went
Binary,
out?
I've
Huh?
flirted with you more and Stefan more than I've ever flirted with Shakim. God damn.
No, but the way that you have
That's
his
not true.
back, the way that you have his back, we could tell that you like him.
Yeah,
Like we
that
could see
part.
that as clear as day. Now, my question is, what do you think would happen if you just so happened to fly out to Detroit, Michigan, and met Shakim? What would happen?
She gonna eat booty. That's been made clear too. He likes to get his ass
Not
ate, so
Steffi.
that's what
That
she'll
was
be
fucked
doing.
up, Steffi.
He's ignorant. Steph is very ignorant. That's all I'm
How
gonna
is
say.
that
We see
ignorant?
you.
He
You're
said that's what he
ignorant.
does. So that's what you gonna be doing is
No,
eating ass when
no.
you fly out. You gonna be
I'm not
eating
sexually
ass.
attracted
You
to
gonna be eating
Shakim,
ass.
nor is Shakim sexually attracted to me. Point blank. Period. And I think y'all seen if
He
I was
is
sexually
sexually attracted to
free,
you, Lady Dimple.
free.
He
If
is
I
very
was
sexually
sexually
attracted
attracted
to
to
you.
him, there would be a little bit more. Come on now.
Yeah, it would be. But Dimples, how do you feel about him
I
being
just
in my
like him
date?
as a person.
Dimples, how
And
do you
he
feel
wants to
about
fuck you,
him?
so you're toying with his emotions because you know he likes
That's
you.
a
Hold on,
lie.
wait.
He's
I got
never
a
reached
question.
out to me behind the
Dimples.
scenes or
You just
nothing.
gotta
It's all
ask,
been
and
up and
I'll
up.
re-ask, Bree. That's just how we got to do it, I guess.
Dimples, how do you feel about Shakim being a part of my date and showing limits on Saturday?
Oh
Yeah, I
shit!
want to fuck you up. I don't like
See,
it.
I didn't know he the one who went to Lemon. He went to Lemon.
I don't like it. And then you making exceptions. He don't even meet the
Well, you need to go
requirements to
talk to
ride.
Shakim
He
about
don't
that
even
because
meet the
Shakim's
requirements.
asking him to be a
No,
part of it.
Shakim is an entertainer, so I'm gonna let him entertain. That's just like my ex that was a stripper, and I just had to let him entertain the people. So I'm just let him.
now I'm surprised you're allowing, unless it's not up to you, Bree,
Well,
for Shakim
it's
to
not up to
be a
me.
contestant. No,
She
I'm
I
had
saying
can't.
to
It's
make an
not
Bree.
up to me.
exception for him.
I can't. The only person I said is a no go. Like the only person I had control over is Sir King, and even Sir King still might show up. So I don't have no control over
Oh
the
wow.
That would
selection.
be so ignorant.
It's
That
a
would be
hundred
so
percent.
ignorant.
What if
This is.
Grandpa Joe shows up? What if Grandpa Joe?
I'll leave.
Bree, that big old stiffy didn't turn you on.
I never went and looked. I never went to go look at it.
What? You never seen it? Cole, did you see it?
No, I didn't see that shit, girl. I didn't
I
see that
didn't.
shit.
I didn't never go. Listen, I'm not a dick pig. Like I don't need. Like once you seen one dick, you seen them all. Like they all
Well,
got the same
somebody
piece.
said they had a big one, and you hurt their feelings when you said, I've seen bigger.
Wait,
I ain't gonna say their
Oh,
name.
Duke Farrell. Yeah, that's true.
No, no, no.
Who was it?
She did say that about Duke Farrell,
Manic
though.
rage.
Who?
I'm gonna put it in
Manic
that chat. We're
rage.
not gonna say it.
Oh, okay.
Hurt their little feelings.
Let me see.
Let me go be nosy. Oh Lord
Oh,
Jesus.
true. That's true.
You hurt their feelings, huh?
It's true though.
Well, shit, I still want to see it.
Now look, certain people are allowed to be messy like Lady Dimples, but I'm not able to do that. But
The
okay,
That was
I'm being
difference
very
is,
biased.
that
the
was
That
very
difference.
was very
private,
messy.
No,
Stefan.
Very
That was
let me
messy.
tell you.
private,
Let,
bro.
No, no,
let me
no.
tell
But
you.
this is an example of the many things that Lady Dimples does that is messy that she'll come to. And mind you, I'm not hating on you for it, Lady Dimples. I think you're panel gold because you're very
Thank you,
entertaining. So I'm
sweetie.
not going to beat you down on that. So you can hate me all you want, but I still
I
will
don't
give you your
hate
flowers for
you.
that.
I got the love of Christ in me. I don't hate you, honey. No.
Child.
No, but I'm saying though is that certain people being messy is accepted, and yours is. And
The
I mean, we
difference
all see that.
is the difference is in owning your messiness. I, I've been on these YouTube streets for
I've
over
always said
four
I've been
years.
messy.
And they've seen me in horrible things. Me and Brianna have gone head to head. I've gone
Hmm.
head to head with the biggest people in this goddamn sector. I am a messy fucking bitch. Everybody knows that, and I own it. That's the difference. You just
Hell
gotta
yeah,
own
you
it.
messy
Had
But
you
here's
piece
the
of shit.
difference
had
though, is
you
a
have come up
person
here
that you
from the
keep.
beginning and said, "Yeah, Brie, I brought it up. I was doing a little like jokey joke
No, I
about that,"
said I was
you wouldn't be
messy. That's
here.
what exact comment
No,
I said
it
was
was
that
because
I'm
people
mess.
pulled you
I
No,
up.
That
you
is
didn't own it.
She
exactly
had
You
to
what
didn't
I
own it.
ask
said.
you.
I
She had
said
to
that
ask you,
I
did you
am
bring it
messy.
up, or was this just a part of the conversation?
I just said I didn't remember. I did not
Well.
remember. It was
See,
a couple days ago.
had you said, I don't fucking remember, but if I did, and what, then it wouldn't be here. That's all I'm saying.
Those are
Not this
facts.
backpedaling and pussy popping. Because
I
I
don't.
say a whole
Okay, I
lot of
don't
shit
remember
all the time,
backpedaling. And
and
this was
I
days
be
ago.
drunk,
So
and I be
okay.
forgetting what.
Uh-oh. Am I still here? Are y'all still here?
Yeah, that's Dimples, child.
Oh,
She
okay.
done.
If I said it, it is what it is. And what? Then it wouldn't be here. That's all I'm saying. You just gotta be a little bit more direct. And that might be just
Well, give
you,
that
but
same
you just gotta
type
be a
of
little direct.
feedback to your boy Shakim too. Does he
Oh
stand
damn.
and own his messiness? Did you
I
say? Did you
can't give
confront him
Shakim
and ask him
feedback.
about those
I'm a supporter.
chargebacks?
I'm just
Did
a
you
supporter
Did
of
you
him.
confront him and give him feedback about doing those chargebacks on people?
I'm just
That's
a
what I want to know.
supporter.
So
I,
the same type of feedback and direct what you want to
Iron
give
White, I
advice for
tried to
people.
delete
Turn that
Stefan.
back on the
I tried
person
to
that you're
invite
defending
Stefan to the glory hole, and he
because
told me it
you're
was the
coming
gun.
at me for Shakim, and that's it. Oh, you almost had a camera slip. I saw that.
Nah, her Wi-Fi went out a little bit and then came back.
No, I hit the wrong button.
Oh damn, you right, Stefan. Damn.
Right, even in
Yeah.
that, I had to be wrong because you guys already have a bias over here. So even in that,
You can't
damn,
get
you
shit
get me
right.
no fucking slack, no
Can I
fucking slack
ask
at all over
you,
here,
do
and that's
you
fine.
have feelings for Shakim? Because it seems like you, Stefan, have feelings for Shakim.
Though I would never take your
Oh,
man,
God.
Lady Dimples. That's your man. I
He's not
support
my
it.
man. I'm just a
I put it on
supporter.
my community. Did you? I put on my community wall that I support and I congratulate what y'all have going on. So I've said that clearly on on my channel. I've made that known. I like you guys are cute together. So I do not want Shakim. He's all yours, Lady Dimples.
Now he stole Kendrick Lamar's song. Come on now. We all know what he's doing. And if Kendrick Lamar's letting people use his beats and use his songs and you do all that, then But I get it. He does rap the same lyrics. Damn it, Shakim. This ain't karaoke, brother. This ain't karaoke. Yeah, Shakim is not hitting any links unless he gets cash apps. He's not hitting no links. So that's smart, man. Take advantage. I mean, take damn it, what is the word? Take control of your shit, bro. You started all this shit. You need to be in control of it, bro. Take control of that shit, brother. I'm
I
not
just
giving
think
you a cash
I
app.
think Stefan has some type of love for Shakim, and it hasn't been reciprocated. And I'm sorry.
Oh damn, Stefan.
Damn, we going there?
It has to be.
Dang.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with that.
But for the record, and I'm gonna drop, I'm just a supporter of Shakim. Shakim touched my heart. He spoke up for me like no one ever has on these streets. And for that, I will ride with him, not ride on him. Bye.
Oh shit.
That's an awful amount of support that he does not give back to you. But
What?
Oh, look at Charlie trying to be supportive. You can do so much better, just a little practice and she trying to that's you, Bree. That's you. You are trying to turn Shakim into the next Kendrick.
Mm, mm, no,
You
the next.
are. You coaching
No,
him, you
I'm
doing
trying to
all kinds
turn
of shit.
him. No, I'm trying to turn him into the next Cardi.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna step down, binary. But I just want to be known that I did say that I'm gonna continue to be myself, and if people
Facts.
don't like it, I do not give a fuck. I don't. I do
Absolutely.
not care what anybody's opinion on me here. I might not do things the way y'all want to do it, or someone else might do it, but y'all make mistakes as well, and it's magnified, and everybody gets it. Gets their turn. So it is what it is. I
That's
mean, I'm gonna
fact.
continue to be me, and it's always been this way. It ain't no surprise how I operate or how I move. It ain't no surprise. I've stated that I'm messy. And I do it because this is entertainment for me. Okay? It's entertainment. That's it.
Facts.
It's not anything nefarious or malicious. It's not that big of a fucking deal. I have things going on in my real fucking life. I have a family. I'm a single parent. I got real shit going on. This is entertainment at the end of the day for me.
Is your life
Okay?
good
It's
though? Your
not,
life is
it's,
good though, right? You have
oh,
a good
I'm
life.
tremendously blessed. This
Yeah.
last year, 2023, was an amazing year. God has been
Mhm.
good to me. But
Yep.
I'm not gonna, that's something else. But um, nonetheless, though, I don't have anything malicious in my heart. Um, I, I have owned up to being messy, and I feel like I have, and it is what it is. And people don't have to like what I did, but so what? Kiss my motherfucking black ass. Good night.
Good night. I'm about to die. Not kiss his ass. God damn.
I'll pass. Anyway,
Yeah,
that
your
was
show is coming up. Your show's coming up,
my show.
For the love of Bree.
Oh yeah. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, yeah. Do you
You wanna
think
know
you're really
something?
gonna
I talked
find
to Hoodie
love though?
about that.
Okay, go ahead. Hmm.
And you and Hoodie picked the same person.
Hoodie and I picked the same person, not Drip, right? I didn't say Drip, did I?
No, to Drip is not in my shit.
Oh,
You don't know who
Ghetto?
you picked. Oh my god. Why you keep going there?
Oh, not Ghetto. Okay, the same person. Who did I pick? I can't even.
Wow. So I
I can't
told
even
you the
remember.
three contestants that's in the show.
Tell me the three again, and it'll ring a bell. Go ahead.
Shakim,
I didn't pick him.
Remix,
Re-
and
Oh,
Pills.
remix. Oh
No,
no,
and
pills, 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 pills,
yeah.
pills. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. That's right.
Yeah.
Somebody told me pills. Yeah, that's right. Yes, pills. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. That's probably gonna be it.
Well, it's two other people that we don't know about. So,
Oh, right, right. But
you know.
between now, pills, I think you're going to have a genuine connection because he's just so down to earth.
But they say he got a girlfriend.
Oh damn, come on, pills. Come on, pills.
So we got to see if he got a lady.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
a genuine connection with pills, or if you want that, how can I put this? That fun, that cool, that's remix. So you're gonna have a hard choice to make between those
But
two.
the problem is, they say Remix won't cam up, and that's one of the requirements.
Oh yeah, that's facts. He ain't gonna come up.
So then he's gonna be disqualified.
Yeah, he's gonna be disqualified.
Yeah.
But he will cam up with you behind the scenes.
Well, that's stupid. Why he don't want nobody to know what he look like?
Oh, our sector is notorious for clicking pictures, turning you into thumbnails, all kinds of shit.
Oh, so he don't have no confidence in himself?
No, no, it's bad though. It's bad. You get your head put on donkey. You know, you already know. It's just as bad over here. So you already know. He just doesn't like his shit being out there like that. And I
Oh, okay.
understand,
Okay.
but behind the scenes, like let's just say it's on your platform or whatever, even though it's not. But let's just say it was, or you guys
Hmm.
met up. He will go behind the scenes and cam up for you. He'll do that.
Oh, yeah, because Sexy Toy Lady said that he cammed up for her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And another person that would do that, and maybe this guy is in the running, Slander God.
He won't tell me nothing. So not Slender, because I'm only talking to Slender in chats. But he said the last two people he refused to tell me who they are. So
Mm.
maybe they haven't committed. Maybe that's the thing.
What if it's Goten?
I would leave.
You ain't feeling Goten?
I would leave.
I thought you said he wasn't bad though. I thought
No, Golden pissed me off the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm pretty sure one of them's Goten.
and if don't make me cuss Lemon. When I tell you I will cuss Lemon the fuck out on that show, let Lemon bring Golden up.
It's gonna be
I already
Goten.
got to deal with Shakim.
What if it's Simon? Oh shit.
No, Lemon wouldn't do that.
No, he wouldn't, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. And when is the show again? I can't remember.
Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. my
Oh
time.
my god, Saturday. You know my daughter has prom on Saturday.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. I'm so proud of her. She's such a good kid. Such a really, really good kid. All my kids are on honor roll. Isn't that crazy? All of
Yeah,
them.
that's wild.
Yeah, so yep. So all right, Bree, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Thank you for
All right.
making
Good
this
night.
show great. I wish I could see you on the other platform, but I understand. I get it. You're proving your point. You know what I mean? I get it.
Bye.
Bye, superstar. Bye. All right, y'all. That's it. This ain't no real show. I don't have to be a gracious host or none of that, but I will say this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I got a lot of stuff done. I was working. I wasn't playing video games, even though I desperately wanted to. But my work life is going so crazy right now that I have to bring some of this shit home. So it is what it is. This was fun. Let's get these watch hours up. This is gonna tell us how gangster we really are, even though I don't go live enough on this channel. But right now, as far as watch hours are concerned, let's see. And thank you guys for allowing me to get rich off of the internet. Ain't that crazy? Look. If I get rich off the internet, right, and I buy this big fancy ass house, right, and I start camming up in it, just know that you helped me pay for that bitch. This is crazy. All right, so we are at 400 watch hours. This is beautiful, guys. To know exactly where we're at. We're at 400 watch hours. Okay, we got to get to 4,000. We're at 400, and I don't go live a lot on this channel. So when we get to 4,000, just know that we have really solidified ourselves on these mother effing YouTube streets. I'll catch y'all in the morning. Where's that Jada Kiss? God damn, I never have it queued up. All right, peace, y'all.
And you can't stop. Yo, a lot of niggas lost their pops to the drug game. Other niggas lost their blocks when the thugs came. They knew how to box, they ain't know about the slug game. Soon as the money get right, that's when the love change. Niggas know who to call when they want raw. Kiss is the cornerstone of the corner store. D-block general, he stay shining. In the back of the van, 2K9 and my dope so strong it's giving fiends the hiccups. Coke so high, got niggas doing stick-ups. Found out another nigga dead, light the piff up. Make sure one is in the head, load the fifth up. Played my hand right, baby, I held aces. Nothing on the scene but blood and shell casings. Nike gloves on the team, they can't trace us. Snitches in the witness protection, getting facelifts. These niggas will never be able to fuck with me. Say my grace before I give them $150. The whole hood with me, they hating, we all spiffy. Everything's a short shot, none iffy.